Good evening, beautiful ladies and wonderful gentlemen. Good evening, wonderful women. You got Don M in the house. I'm a little late because I was trying to find the video that I need to have queued up, and took me a minute to get that situated found. But we found the video, so I have everything lined up. I've seen another video I actually would like to just take a look at, and as some people come in, as you know, I'm just going live now. So as the people come in, you know, and fill in the audience, fill in the seats. I just would like to, just give an update of earlier today. I did a live earlier today, and I was not in a good mind state. I'm saying I was really a little down and out about a situation I was just now dealing with. But I did a live. It went for like 2 hours or so. It was a strong live. I had some people in the panel, which was good. I had people in the chat, which was great. But I see, we getting dialogue, and that's the most important thing for us to get some dialogue. And as long as we're getting some dialogue, that means that we can really understand what conversation we are really having right now. And as I'm here, I'm having a conversation about always about Black Power. And some people be getting it all mixed up and thinking that, I'm here trying to hate on or hate on someone's pockets. And that's definitely not the issue, not the case. It would never be the case. What I'm saying is that we can't be continuing to be playing ourselves. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Playing ourselves, supporting individuals like that. That's really hurting missions. I looked at on his channel, and now he has his things talk about entertainment, comedy, and music, comedy, and something else. I don't even know the other something else because it's music, it's comedy, and something else. I don't even want to entertain it, but like I say, folks, he's becoming a character. You guys are making him become a rock star character. And you think he's music, comedy. It wasn't that before. It wasn't that 8 years ago. It was about illness and and bringing people together and all that extra stuff. And go look at his page. And go look at his page and just scroll through and scroll through. It looked like a Umar Johnson photo gallery. And I want y'all to understand that where we're going right now is very important. So, but before I really go into that, I just want to go to this Breakfast Club interview that I'm pretty sure that you guys seen. My eye hurt. This took place last year. This what really pissed me the fuck off. Because I'm like, oh, so he's still going in the Breakfast Club, and these Negroes ain't going to ask him the real hard questions. Because realistically, I actually sat here and watched the interview. And when I watched the interview before, what I'm saying, I was much more madder. But right now, as I'm looking, Charlemagne the God, see, Angela Lee, she's caught up with this whole world of the drama. Charlemagne the God is actually more deep than most people give him credit for. And DJ Envy, he's coming to the light. Like when Dame Dash, really like dropped bombs on him and really schooled him like, brother to brother. Envy has a different light. Envy knows it's about really bossing up. So Envy, he has his doubt and his questions with Umar, but he's sitting back allowing Charlemagne the God to really, flow it the way he has to flow. So Umar Johnson got a really great interview with the Breakfast Club on April 26th of last year, 2021. He got a really good interview. He was able to really kick it how Umar kicks on the Breakfast Club. He always be just kicking it on the Breakfast Club comfortable, and Charlemagne the God gave him a platform to be comfortable. It was only like an hour and change though. They normally give him more time, but because of all the heat the nigga was getting, especially when I came in the picture, this is April 2021. These guys know, but they laid off of the hard questions because most likely he painted the picture like I was nobody. And as long as everybody paint a picture like I'm nobody and try and paint a picture like what I'm saying, I'm like starving for $1. Fuck you. If that came out your mouth, fuck you. And that's what it is. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to read something. I'm just going to go down. You guys can go to your own computer, check yourself. But it said Dr. Johnson speaks on American racism, Joe Biden's agenda, interracial relationships, and more on the Breakfast Club. Now scroll down, and once I get down, it says make tax deductible donations to this dude's school. Cash me, FDMG, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I'm like, they promoting his shit hard, buddy. There's 5 million views on this. From April last year to now, it's 5,107,000. The amount of money that he owes in tax, 107,000. He has that in views, plus 5 million more on this Breakfast Club. So I'm gonna say it again. I asked a question earlier today. I said, next year, Black History Month, the last day of Black History Month, who will still be around, like from this sector? Because someone asked me, like, where's it headed? And I said, who will be around the sector? And they said, well, of course, Umar. Okay, we know hands down that Umar will still be around, because everybody who's in the sector, they in the sector because it was entertained by Umar. He levitated to you to build a sector. Lennon Honor was like a parasite that leached off it. And so he will be around next year, but how and what role will he be playing next year? So is he just going to be the musician, comedian, and who is he going to be dropping his comedy on? What's going to be his comedy show? Because he said comedian, but his comedy show has really just been on Umar Johnson. So I'm gonna go down. It's 40,000 comments. It's 40,000 comments, folks. 40,000 comments in this Breakfast Club interview. 40,000. 40,232 comments. And so the first comment that I'm looking at, which is 8 months ago, it says, when Dr. Umar comes on, it's not an interview, it's a master class. 4,400 and counting likes, thumbs up. Very powerful statement. We are not used to building our own community. 72 likes. Love him or hate him, he is real, knowledgeable, and he stands for something. I wish some folks wouldn't tear him down, but rather stand with him, even if you don't agree with everything he says. 747 votes. I'm gonna stay right there because I really, when I looked at that, I was like, you know what? That's deep, but that's my point. That's why I'm barking at every single person, because of this person. But I believe that's worldwide though. It says impact worldwide. I don't know if that's worldwide, but it says impact worldwide. That sounds like something worldwide would say. But I don't know if that's worldwide himself or that's someone else. Slew, what to do, man? How you do, fam? Thanks for tuning in. But this one says, love him or hate him. He's real, knowledgeable, and he stands for something. I wish some folks wouldn't tear him down. I'm not here to tear him down. I'm here to build him up. But like I said, for sometimes you to build something up, you have to destroy the foundation and give a new foundation. But rather stand with him, even if you don't agree with everything he says. I don't really disagree with what he says. I just disagree with how he allowed the demons to really take over him. But like I said, this has been happening on his life. He's still in the child's mind state. Like my man Nas said, he's still in his like second, third childhood, third, fourth childhood, because he hasn't gotten out the childhood state yet. I don't care how much of an alpha male he thinks, he's still in his childhood. And I'm here, like I say, just to my humility and humbling in my life is actually humbling myself to be the humbleness that he needs in his life to move forward. That's how life works. People put in people's life for reasons. And like I said before, I said, I'm here to humble him. And it's with tough love, as well as Lennon too. But mine's more like not just humbling Lennon, it's more about straightening Lennon out. Because Lennon, like I said, he don't have much value. Do we need another musician? We need another comedian? Do we need that? And that's what I want you to understand. Do we really need another musician? Do we need another comedian? Or do we really need to start focusing on building communities? Now, the next one right underneath, I'm reading a few of these comments before I really go deep into this whole thing. Because, like I say, before I start chopping Negroes' heads off, you know what I'm saying? I want to know what the people's thinking and saying. Now, Lennon would say that the people was really turning, flip flopping, really turning on Umar, which we know people was really flip flopping and turning. Yes, yes. But that's because people keep trying to paint such hateful, negative energies towards this black man. And like I said, black man. My mom told my school teacher that she was crazy when she told my mom to put me in special ed. And now I'm at the top of my class in high school. Nothing was wrong with me. They tried to put my niece in special ed. What, you fucking crazy? My niece is retardedly bright, man. See, I use the word retardedly, like it's beyond your imagination. It's bright. So what the fuck wrong with them? You know what I'm saying? They try to do these things. She's quiet, but she can read, and at the age of 2, she was reading. So I'm like, what the hell are these people talking about? So this man has said something. This man has said nothing but the truth. That's the next person. Here's another person. I'm reading. I'm reading them down. I appreciate Dr. Umar for his passion and purpose. That key word, purpose, to uplift the people. When I go into my segment about Lennon Honor, I like that word. What is Lennon Honor's purpose? It's sitting on. I mean, then I'm go to his thing. It's his. He updated his whole channel. You got his musician shit. It says music, comedian, and I can't remember the last thing because I don't believe it. I guess that's why I can't even remember it. When you make Donald Trump the scapegoat for American racism, you let the government off the hook. You don't reduce a system as powerful as this to an individual or personality. So true. And it's funny because that's deep right there. That was a young girl, but she's I think I seen her actually, and I actually think I seen her in Lennon's chat. Maybe not. I thought I saw Lennon's chat. As an elementary education major, I just finished this semester taking Intro to Special Education. Dr. Umar was spot on. This is so true. Teachers misdiagnose students all the time, especially black students. And I'm reading straight down. Okay, I haven't came across a negative, unless DJ Charlemagne is just taking them all off. You feel me? Okay, I don't know if he's eliminating all the negative comments, but I don't know. I don't know if 105 really is showing him love, which is good. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't scam like this. You don't make yourself mainstream scamming like this. The scam is when the people make it become a scam. And you now try to prove that you're not. But you don't scam on a level like this without really knowing that, yo, after this shit, if I really get caught, I'm done. You don't, this is not scamming, folks. Okay? You don't get on the radio all over the place and you put your face out there and you put your head out there and say, I'm collecting money for this. And I know I'm scamming at the very end of the road. What y'all going to do? That's not going to work. It's not going to work. You can't call it scam, folks. Listen to the people. Listen to the people. Okay. This is one of the realest interviews ever. The issues that the black community face is deep. Like Umar or not, there is something real to what he's saying. Usually, this is another person, usually adults don't know how we children and teens think, but Dr. Umar has read all of our minds in this interview. Here's the next one. I'm taking time out to read, what the people are saying, so that before I start giving my spill and my viewpoint on what the fuck is going down, I want you to understand this is 40,000 comments. Okay, who's this? Usually adults. Okay, matter of fact, this person got 15 replies. But this one says, this is one of the realest interviews ever. The issue that the black community faces deep, like Umar or not, there is something real to what he's saying. I'm gonna go in and check out the replies. Okay, here's the replies. Snap out of the racial division, mind control. Next person. Are you black? Next person. But this person was asking the person who just said, snap out of the racial division mind control. And then the person underneath said, yo, are you black? And then the person came back and says, as I said before, family, snap out of the racial division mind control that our masters have created to separate us from one another. And based off of the tone of our skin, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. As I said before, snap out of the racial division, mind control that our masters have created to separate us from one another based off of the tone of our skin colors. Wake up and grow already. The definition of black is, so he's responding to the person. They going back and forth. Another person came and said, how can one snap out of it when I want a license? They ask for my race. When I want a library card, they ask for my race. We have different experiences because of our race, from redlining the school to prison pipeline. So how does one navigate this world, which is based on race? See, here's the brewing the conversation now. Got conversation going. But it's not going at Umar. No, nothing's attacking him though. Nothing's attacking him. I'm reading it back and forth. They talk about race. They talk about what he's talking about. They not talk about, oh, he looks stupid. Oh, look at his shirt. Oh, look at his hairline. They not having that conversation. They having real dialogue. Okay, folks. They having real dialogue. And that's why I'm saying you guys are cooning around. You guys are the sector, and you guys are cooling around trying. And then you got young boys coming up here talking about they want to take over the sector next year, and for what? To do what? To have what dialogue when you just came out and said how you was operating when it comes to Black Power, and how you was caught, which are going to lead, and what's going to be the purpose? See, I wanted to say that earlier, but I got distracted. What's the purpose of getting in the spotlight? To collect cash apps and donations? To feel good? That's why Poetic Flacco got everything twisted. His soul is sold, and he's very, very, very intelligent. But he's sold to the dollar. He's very intelligent, though. Don't get no twisted. Okay. So let me go down to a few more, so you guys know before I go into this whole spiel, because I got it lined up and I'm ready to talk. Dr. Umar, usually adults. Okay, yeah, I read that one. Dr. Umar Johnson speaking straight facts. Black people need to listen and learn and incorporate this truth into their lives. I'm going to the next one. This gave me chills. Not, oh yeah, this one, I think this one. Oh no, not that one. I'm trying to get to one I read. This gives me chills. Not understanding why there's even black people that don't like him. Majority of what he's saying is actually facts, not opinions. And now these are people coming in because they remember this is years and years. So they like, yo, what the fuck? I don't understand. They listen to what he's saying. They're like, yo, what the? People's confused because people's trying to prove that this man is not worthy of their time and their dollar. And so they confused because they're like, yo, his mind and brain, yo, they like, yo, hold the fuck up. He's head of the class. He said black people wake up in the morning and think, what can I buy to make myself look more important than other black people? And that hit me so hard because as I was listening, I was online shopping. He said, black people, and this is from this guy named Marquise. He said, or Marquez, yeah, Marquez. He said, black people wake up in the morning and think, what can I buy to make myself look more important than other black people? And that hit me so hard because I was listening and I was online shopping. See, when you have real conversation, real words come out, it's going to hit you at the right time for you to really look at yourself like, oh shit. But it's for you to decipher if you must listen to the words and let them resonate through you to save you, or if you're going to combat them and allow the devil to control you to combat the word. But the word has to hit you. And so, like you said, hit me hard, hit me so hard. Next person, great interview. This man doesn't get as much praise as he should for truly wanting more for black people and the black family. And let me give you one more. as a British person, can someone explain to me why this man is not being flooded with donations to help with his school? Everything he spoke about was this person got 5 claps. I'm done right now. I'm done reading that. Okay. Like I said, it's 40,000 comments. And I didn't come across one that slandered him and said, fuck this dude. Okay. Shout out to Charlemagne the God for allowing Umar to, in the heat of the moment, going through a lot of shit. Because like I said, take me out the picture. Take me and my beef with him out the picture. Let's just say I still was at the school. Okay. Let's say I still was at the school while he was doing this interview. Let's say things was moving smooth at the school, but yet still he was still getting your heat. I'm not online now. I'm not here. My situation is cool. I'm getting paid. Let's say we found me a place out there, but you guys were still bringing him heat. Looking at these people and what they're saying, you guys really need to fall back and chill. Because there's nothing that you guys can prove. Because when I go to this next clip of Lennon Honor, and I'm gonna stay on it I'm gonna stay on it to my court date, because I have to prove a point to you folks. I'm not trying to freaking battle you guys. I'm not trying to make you hate me. I'm not trying to make you look at yourselves wrong. I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, what have I done in all this time? What have I done? Did I cause harm to a real innocent person, or did I do my job? Because this nigga is he need to be assassinated. And I'm gonna go back again. I'm compare Umar Johnson with George Bush. And when I say that, I mean, like, yo, how hard was y'all going on George Bush? So I'm gonna go to this clip with how much? Oh, okay, pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Here we go. Now, before I even start off, I'm gonna read the comments, because he's about to start. He's about to open up. He's, you know what I'm saying, he's allowing the people to get in there. You know, it's gonna take me a little second for me to figure out how to download and share the screen and all the other good stuff. But until then, you know, it's all ghetto. It's good. So now let me read the people in their comments. Okay, let's go up. Let's go up. Read the comments. KKC, the first one. Yes, brother Lennon. Then you have the next one. Hey, Umar, laugh out loud. Another person. Laughing my ass off. Not already. Umar here. He didn't even start. This is the people comments. Laughing my ass off. Laughing my ass off. You got person. Hi. Then you have another person. Oh, shit. Let me get my blunt and chips ready. Lennon Honor. Hello, everyone. Lennon Honor. I am putting together a short PowerPoint presentation. We will go through it during the live stream. Then I will interact with the chat room. Hey, y'all. 5 more minutes. Hey, brother Lennon and family. Thanks for tuning in. We'll begin shortly. What kind of man? Doctor. Hi, Lennon. Hello, all. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Everyone's all excited. Hello, hello. Hey, hi. I'm watching you on Roku TV. Everyone. Hello. Okay, everyone. It sounds so goofy already. You know what I'm saying? Here with my popcorn and polar soda. Evening, everyone. Polar soda. I wonder what that says. She must be down. Oh, Gator Girl. She must be Florida, because they got polar ice. When I went out there, you know, they call it polar ice. Out here, they call it water ice. Down in Florida, they call it polar ice. So I wonder if she calls herself Gator Girl. And so no, Florida got alligators. I wonder if she, I'm just thinking, you know, I'm putting together. I wonder if she's from Florida. I don't know. Here with my popcorn and polar soda. Evening, everyone. Here's Lennon on again. I am almost ready to start. I had to find this audio clip of Umar changing the FDMG opening date again. like I said, I'm reading this so you guys can get into the where I'm at right now, because he's going to let you know when he started this. I'm almost ready to start. I had to find this audio clip of Umar changing the FDMG opening date again. Like, okay, so I want, so that's so the whole thing is open. He's trying to find the clip of Umar changing the FDMG opening date again. He's going to change it again. And guess what? He's going to change it again. And he's going to change it a few times. Jay-Z, when he dropped his album, when the towers fell, Jay-Z went from, he changed it 3 times. Yeah, 2 times. It was supposed to be, I think, September 18th. Then he moved it to September 15th or September 13th, something like that. Then it went to September 11th. And so when I had the album, I opened it, and he's sitting there with all this red, white, and blue flags and all shit. I said, yo, this nigga's really high up in this shit. Damn. But he changed his album release date several times. Let's go and think about how many times Kanye West or 50 Cent or Michael Jackson or Britney Spears changed their albums, the album release date. So, like I say, I'm here to really clear your minds of the cloudiness and help you understand. Like, we stay focused on dumb shit. Push like, everyone. So push the like button, everyone. Already push the like button, everyone. Oh, I thought he said it was February 33rd, 2070. Okay, y'all ready? Umar moving the date further whenever the original one gets closer. He was to open there. Go Girl was it 2013. I thought he promised it earlier. At Go Girl, I thought it was 2011. Okay, 65 waiting, good deal. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the clip.
Well, greetings to everyone. I want to greet you with lots of love, peace, and positivity. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is June 8th, 2019. It's Saturday. I did a video earlier today, and I decided to go ahead and do a live stream. I didn't want to do a live stream to start today, especially dealing with this topic, which is Umar Johnson, because I tend to spend more time than I would probably like, especially once I do a live stream. I get interacting with people inside the chat room, and questions come in, comments, and I try to read as much as I can. And, I wanted to make sure that I did something that was succinct. So that's what I did earlier today. But I asked the question if people would like me to come on and do a live stream. This whole Umar Johnson's situation has really gotten so bizarre. And I really, during this live stream, I really want to focus on something that I think is important, more important than Umar Johnson, more important than the idea of opening up a school for all black boys. It's not going to happen, people. More important than the scamming and the scheming, I want to speak to this issue of manhood.
Holy shit. All right, I got to pause. I just seen something in this chat. Now, this young lady, I want to talk to this young lady, Miss Sincere. Okay, I just looked at the chat and I just seen something. And like I say, folks, as a therapist, hood therapy right now, I'm analyzing everything. I'm analyzing people. Miss Sincere, I saw that she said something earlier too, and I wanted to make a comment, but now I'm gonna say her name. Her name says Miss Sincere. She said this in 2000 and when did he say this? It was 2018. And I know when I came out, I said this, and I never seen this. So she says, I think Umar is demon possessed. Okay. Or at least needs to be evaluated by a licensed professional for multi-personality disorder. Yo, Miss Sincere, sweetheart, and honestly, I'm gonna say you being sincere as you said it, because you was 1000% right. When everybody asks me, yo, what the hell is wrong? I said, yo, I believe he is possessed. I said, I know he is. This young lady said it right there in the chat. She says, I think Umar's demon possessed, or at least needs to be evaluated by a licensed professional multi-personality disorder. Okay, so now, as I'm saying, I'm hood therapist. I was sent by God to give the therapy. And I'm telling you, it's not about him being evaluated by someone with license and all this stuff. I was sent to evaluate him, and I'm telling you, she's right. He's demon possessed, and he has multi personalities, and it's not disorder because I told you he's stuck in the childhood. I just said at the beginning, it's the second, third, fourth childhood. That's his personality disorder, and he's now he got so stuck with he got pulled into this dumb goofy shit that his possession now is turning him into becoming such a child that he's having these temper tantrums. He's getting into the engagement, the battling, and he's not in his professional state no more because he's have these personality disorders because he's really is a child right now trying to accomplish his childhood dream that you guys are trying to break and take down, and he's too strong for that. So he's strong-willed. So he's gonna keep going. This has nothing to do with no scam. This is about demons possessing the person and stopping him from really doing his mission. That happened to Tupac. That really happened to Tupac. Tupac music was not supposed to be stuck on fucking Biggie. It was not supposed to be stuck on Biggie. He had too much to do. And Tupac, Lennon is like doing the Tupac right now, trying to destroy Biggie. Lennon is like Tupac right now, trying to destroy Biggie. And it's like that. Nah, that's not right. It's not it. I think Umar demon possessed. Like I said, I wish I could share it, but you know what I'm saying? I know you didn't see it, but I think Umar's demon possessed. Thanks, V. Appreciate you. I think Umar demon possessed, or at least needs to be evaluated by a licensed professional for multi-personality disorder. They should have really responded to that, but not in no goofy way, in a real manner right there, because she hit it on the nail. Let me see where it goes from there. Okay, so let's hit it.
I want to speak to this issue of proper conduct when it comes to how a man is to function in society, especially as it relates to women. And I'm going to be even more specific. I really want to get to this issue of black men and how we mistreat black women and how so many of us co-sign on the behavior. So many of us, we don't have integrity. We don't have the courage. We don't have the strength. We don't have the intestinal fortitude to step up, stand up against men such as Umar Johnson, who are out here in these internet streets threatening women.
Now that sounds good, right? It sounds good. But like I said, we have to know when the person is really being sincere or if a person is really using whatever they can use for clout to keep building their platform. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. He took something that probably could have rolled in a certain right direction, but when you look at it from the other side, it's like, who is he talking about? And he was talking about, we're going to break it down. So, I'll let him know if you already know who he's talking about, but it's like who he's talking about and why. And then, like I say, you doing the same thing. So, me as a person, I salute you in your questions if you had a real mission of, protecting our black women. But I'm coming here years later, I'm saying I'm here to protect black men from being torn down. Because we've been torn down so much that we now tearing ourselves down. And right now I'm saying that because that young lady said this man needs help, and I'm saying that we don't have no more time to be tearing each other down. I'm stepping in the scene and saying, no, we can't be tearing down no more. So that was years ago when he said this. It was a few years ago. Now I'm saying now I'm here to let you know, Lennon, we got to stop tearing black people down, period. Stop with that female shit. We need to stop tearing black people down, period. See, that was good that time that you used it. But now I'm coming here saying to you, in your same words, It's now time out for us tearing black people down, my nigga. I'll let you talk.
We are in a sad state. I'm going to say this up front. Those of you men who keep defending Umar Johnson, you're the problem. You're part of the problem. Sometimes I think about black women and I just feel bad. I really do. Because overwhelmingly, they're dealing with cowards. Men who will not only abuse them, but if someone else abuses them, talking about abuses black women, they don't stand up. They don't say anything. They may even co-sign on the behavior. That's an act of cowardice. That is not what manhood is about. So I'm going to frame this live stream within that construct, if you will. I want us to understand that there is a difference between how an immature boy behaves, Umar Johnson, and how a mature man behaves. And one of the things that men do not do, we do not threaten women. So you younger males, you younger black males in particular, you hear me when I say this. That is not what we do. Our primary responsibility is to serve and to protect.
Now, like I say, that was then. I had no response to it back then. I agree. We should not be violating women, but this is a different era now. So you got to protect yourselves against men and women and animals right about now, period, folks. So we're in the different times. I say to you all, protect yourselves. Protect. I ain't say attack. I said protect yourselves at all times, because right now we're in a crisis. We're in a bad state. Because we didn't have enough manpower to have a certain type of control. Everything's really out of control right now. So we have to protect ourselves by all means. I was just sitting outside in the car and I was looking at these two ladies, and I know they both was packing. Older ladies at that, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, we don't go out and starting beef and attacking people, but protect yourselves, period. So now where we at 3 years later, 4 years later from this conversation that he had? I'm saying now in the same words, we as black people must protect each other. We're in a horrible state right now where if we are not in line of protecting each other, it's going to be that much easier for our enemies to cage us the way they want to cage us, do us the way they want to do us, George Floyd us the way they want to George Floyd us. This was make me sick to my stomach, because we don't really get it. We're under attack, and as we attacking each other, it's going to be easy for them to throw us on the ground, choke us right in front of you for 8 minutes, and no one do anything. So yeah, we agree with that statement that he made in 2018. I agree with you. But yet and still, I also say, but yet and still, protect yourselves by all means against woman against man, and woman against woman, man against man, and man against woman, man against animal. Protect yourself. Don't be that fool. Don't allow people to just attack you, and don't allow people to attack your character, period. Because I was a victim of that, from man and woman. And I don't give a fuck who you are, man or woman, but you ain't gonna come at me and attack me without me coming back at you. I grew up with sisters, and they attack and they scratch. So don't think that you're getting a free pass and think that you're going to be keep doing Clarissa Shields on my ass. Y'all seen Clarissa Shields? Huh? She's 5'9", 170 pounds of solid woman. Y'all play games. And like I say, we're not condoning this shit. But my thing is this. This is my thing right here. Love yourself. All right? Love yourself. See my button? Love yourself. So Don't allow certain rules to allow you to be assassinated. Now, we don't play those games. But once again, you don't be doing some old little boy dumb shit. I had to tell this kid today. I was by this school, and these kids was walking, and dude grabbing the girl up and being real rough. And and I pulled him to the side like, yo, let me ask you a question. So I said, yo, you like girls, right? He said, yeah. I said, when you get older, you gonna like girls? I said, yeah. I said, so be a little smoother. Stop being so rough. He said, I got you. He put his hand out, gave me a pound. I said, yeah, I got you. And that was that. So yeah, we agree. And I'm not the one that just allow it like that. Trust me. So when I speak as a lion. And that's why I say that was cool. That rhetoric, I got you. But yet and still, right now, I'm not the one that you're gonna sell that shit over. He sold that on you, folks. He sold that on you. He sold that to manipulate. Okay, I'm serious when I say that to you. It says Umar Johnson threatens black women, girls, and boys. He sold that on y'all, and it caught y'all. And it really was like that was a spell because he was looking for power. Because look at him, he was hurting. He was hurting. I'm looking at. I don't know if it was different back then a few years ago. If the super chat thing was different, they come across the screen. I don't know how it was, but what I'm saying, I don't see nothing even popping up. But maybe, like I say, maybe it's a little different. But you don't hear him. He's not. It's like he's really still fishing for that money. See, everybody wants to say that I'm pushing for money. No, I'm not. This dude was really he's fishing for money right now. And I've been around hustlers. I've been around drug dealers. I've been around robbers, thieves, killers, pimps. And right now, he's in pimp mode. He's in full-fledged pimp mode. And right now, he's pimping y'all with his words. I promise you.
Our women and our children. This is fundamental. There's nothing deep about it. To serve and to protect. To cause no harm. We do not threaten women. We do not abuse women. We do not prey upon women. We do not use women. That's not what manhood is about. Manhood is about being in service. That's what makes you feel like a man. That's what allows you to stand up, walk on the planet, and feel proud about yourself because you can say, look, I'm operating like a man, not like some immature boy throwing a tantrum and trying to threaten women.
Now, my point is this. This is why I'm trying to tell you something. This is why I want y'all to really, really, really pay attention to. This ain't about defense. This is like, damn, I'm breaking this shit down with you guys. Like I said, I'm really listening to him because I'm listening to him. And then it just hit me because I'm like, don't get caught with what he's saying. Don't get caught, D. Catch yourself. And I had to catch myself. I said, oh shit, folks.
Walk on the planet and feel proud about yourself because you can say, look, I'm operating like a man, not like some immature boy throwing a tantrum and trying to threaten women or girls for that matter. See, this Umar Johnson thing has gotten so bizarre, and there's a reason why. But I'm going to frame this live stream within this construct of just understanding what does it mean to be a man. And we can ask the critical question, is the behavior of Umar Johnson in line with manhood or an immature boy? Before let me take a second just to step back here. See, I'm very passionate about this particular issue because I've seen the worst that black men have offered to black women. In my own life, I've seen it. And so when I see someone like Umar Johnson, and he's is supposedly this internet-based leader, he's leading you younger black men astray, you younger black boys astray. He don't care about you anyway. He don't even deal with black boys, and he don't deal with black men, real black men, because we don't tolerate it. I'll just type it in the chat room. We don't want to keep this PC. We don't tolerate by the way, everyone in chat, thank y'all for being up in here too. I appreciate it. Okay. So I'm going to frame this like
the word that he put that he didn't say back then was fuckery. He said we don't tolerate the fuckery. Now, years later, he's all about the fuckery. And it's like I had a thought and it just got snatched away. But the thought is like I say, folks, I agree. Because I had to let my boy know, like, yo, I don't really tolerate that shit. Type, yo, bro, I don't flow that way. And so, but yet still, like I said, he has mental issues himself, and he went through some shit, and there's no telling what type of drama he went through. I don't know about his father. I don't know if his father's in his life. I don't know, what type of man was in his life. But as he's saying, that's why he's so passionate about this. But yet and still, yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say. Remember, Umar Johnson is his own person, his own world. Who is this person that he is talking about that Umar Johnson threatened? And that's what I was going to say. And how and why would a person feel the need to threaten somebody? Now, once again, the person he's talking about was anti-Afro. And I don't think anti-Afro met Umar. I don't think Umar met anti-Afro. So where's the beef that would make a man say, yo, fuck this bitch. I want her head. Oh, I want this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. What would make that happen? Because if I never ever met you, you never met me, I never touched you, you never touched me, what would make me go to a point of threatening you? And it's because that's why they call this shit called cyberbullying. I mean, you guys really don't get it. I don't really think you get it. She never met him. He never met her. He never touched her. He never talked in the face. He never dropped spit in her eye. He never coughed in front of her. He never crossed paths with her. But cyberbullying is something real, right, folks? But because it's grown men, we don't get no protection. As a man, you get no protection. As a man, like you say, what kind of man? As a man, there's no protection period in life. So now when you're being cyberbullied as a man online, like I said to you folks, I said, oh no, I'm not Umar. You ain't going to attack me. I'm not going to let that rock. I'm not here trying to build a school. I'm not here trying to ask you for your donations. I'm not here for nothing. That you are not going to cyberbully me. But cyberbullying is real. So if whoever he threatened was a bully, it was cyberbullying. Like I said earlier, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm like Peter Parker. I'm coming to the playground, and I'm in the school now, and I'm shooting spider webs, and I'm bullying the bullies. It's not bullying them, but it's like showing the bullies, like, yo, you can't do this. Because there's someone else that's more stronger than you. So for him to be taking the time out to say, I'm gonna use this woman who is bullying this man and ride the woman, black man or man shouldn't be doing this to woman. But once again, this woman was bullying this man. It's like we don't want to go to the root of the problem. We want to go and try and make all the leaves, why the leaves brown? Because you ain't watering the plant. Why is it falling off and dying? Because you're not watering the plant. You gotta go to the root. Do y'all dig? You think that y'all really can cyberbully everybody in the world? You don't think that people are say what the fuck they gotta say? For all you people who are cyberbullies, pull up. That's why it's like, it rolled. I'm gonna pull up on you. Pull up. And I ain't no bully. I ain't no tough guy. But you're not going to do that to me and think I'm gonna just sit back and roll down. So once again, it's not like he walked up on some woman and you saw a video of him disrespecting some woman. It's not like you caught a video. It's not like you seen him really doing something in one of his shows and disrespecting female. This was a cyber bully who entered this man's life for no reason, except for whatever reason they felt the need to enter their life, which was really no reason, and made themselves known in his world for no reason, because at the very end, after all this time, the school is there, the building is there. And I don't think that nothing that they did from this time, from the time of before, really stopped it. Because I believe that he has a purpose. But demon possession is demon possession. And when you have demons attacking you, you become possessed at some point. And like I said, I believe his demons run way deep before the FDMG. I'm talking about Umar. So I just want you to do the breakdown. Like I say, he is protecting a woman, but he's protecting a woman that is a powerful cyber bully. You feel me? I didn't know. I'm coming. I mean, the way when I came across anti-Afro was when I was in the school and Tiffany was doing that live with the pizza, and she was going ham. I'm like, who the fuck you talking to? Who are you talking about? And she said, oh, and she told me who it was. And she said, yeah, she's like, this is one of Umar's major detractors. And she's like, she always is putting videos out. She said, but I'm not having it. And that's why she was boasting about the school. She was boasting about the school. She was boasting about the school because she was proud for Umar. And like I said, I was there like, I was hyped, man. Like, damn, what the fuck? I was saying like, because I had no clue. Like, damn, woman, you crazy. And she was like, I don't play that shit. I knew Tiffany that day. I know how she get down that day. She said so many bitches I couldn't believe. I'm like, damn, yo. I was like, I had to become security. Like, yo, you know you're in school. Get out the school with that language. She had to walk around the corner like, yo, what the hell wrong with you? She was hyped up. Tiffany was hyped up, going at anti-Afro, because anti-Afro, according to Tiffany, when she told me about anti-Afro, was a major cyber bully to Umar Johnson and the FDMG. And Tiffany was just so happy that the lights was on in the school. Just so happy to be walking in the school like, what, this ain't no dump, motherfuckers. This ain't no dump. But you guys wasn't really even understanding that because it was in full defense mode because of a cyber bully. And so now when Umar Johnson backs off, he has a woman now, understand what I'm saying? He can't bully her back like you said. Okay, like Lennon said, you're right, Lennon. Okay, now watch this. You're right, Lennon. You're right about that. What kind of man you? So this is what he did. He got him. He got his attack dog. You know what I'm saying? We call him bitch. You know, he got his bitch, and she went off. And Umar was right there, and she was going hard, barking, rah, rah, rah. And like I said, I don't know how deep it was, but now I understand. Like you said, Lennon. You what man? So he had his chick go, and not his chick, but he had his bitch go at him, and she barking and barking and barking and barking. I thought it was a little crazy and too childish, but the bullying is the childish part. The cyberbullying is the childish part, and if you were driving down the block, you see two people fighting. You don't know how the fight started. You don't know what the fight originated. You just see these people going crazy. You're like, yo, y'all need to relax. But then what happened? Oh, he raped your sister. Fuck out of here. Kill that nigga. Kill that nigga. So it's like you guys can keep pointing fingers on at one side, but like I said, every single one of you folks entered to this person's world trying to prove that this man was no different than your brother, no different than your cousin. He was a pookie. He was some dumb nigga who just fronting and trying to steal money from people. He just trying to out hustle you. He's smarter than you because he figured a way to 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 live his life, to reach his dream, which is black power, no matter what way you look at it. No matter what way you look upon it. He was president of this, he was president of that, he was in this organization. When you look at the resume, like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? When you talk about, I'm about to go get my blunt and my popcorn, and I'm about to, what the fuck are you talking about? Like I say, you guys can get razzled and dazzled with some things, but I'm really breaking it down. He's defending a woman, which is right, but he's defending a bully-ish woman who's a cyber bully. And yo, look, I think that she been doing this for a minute. I don't think that Umar Johnson's her first target. I think that she went at people many times. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that she's not. I don't think she's weak with the game. I think she's true with the game. She knows what she's doing with the game. They build an empire with the game, or for trying to prove that this man was not shit. And I'm not defending him, but I'm just saying that in defense of black man and black power, you guys are proving that you're not with it. And because you're not with it, I'm not with you. Because you're not with black power. And once y'all can get that, and if you're not black, then dismiss yourself if you're not with black power. If you're not black and you're not with black power, dismiss yourself. Don't have nothing to say. Like Max V, he entertains, a plethora of different races of people, and they just there just to, because they the type of people that just love Negro drama. And if they can fit in and they can be ones that can keep stirring it up like a Muslim, whatever that nigga name, that Muslim dude, I forget his name, Muslim, yeah. He loves it. He's stirring the black division. He pays for the shit. As long as you guys can understand, as long as you guys stay on that level, they always got you, and they can get you with that shit and build up their platform. But like I say, he was defending a bully chick. It's not like he was really looking at video and Umar disrespected somebody in the crowd and shit like that, and threatened her and was like, "Yo, get her out of here!" No, it was a bully chick that was bullying him. And like I said, I only know of her because Tiffany was going hard on her. She was like, "I'm not the one. I'm not having it. I'm here." This what she said. She said, before Umar was all by himself for years, he was all by himself, and these people just attacking him. But now he has people, and this was her. This is the day I meet him. She's like, but now he has people, and then from there, that's when I realized. Then that's when I didn't meet TC that day, but I met TC later. Like I said, she said he has people that was defending him, and that's when their whole Cookie Crush thing started like getting crazy, and they start building their empire because it just became a back and forth battle, but yet still nothing was being shut down, nothing was being proven. Nothing was being proven. Shout out to the anti-fraud warriors. It's like the anti-fraud warriors haven't proved nothing because you guys have not proved nothing of fraud. You guys have not proved no fraud. I'm sorry.
Within the construct of manhood. And I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to say it a couple of times during this live stream. I'm going to say it again, that our primary responsibility is to serve and to protect, to be of service to our wife, to be of service to our children, to be of service to our community. Other groups of
See, he's trying. See, he said be a service to our wife because he know Umar's not married, so he's trying to throw little things at you because this is mind control. Because he would say be a service to our women, be a service to our wives, our ladies. He would really, but he said, like I said, he's this is mind control, folks. I can see it.
People understand this, the men. So what is it about black men? Well, we'll co-sign on Umar Johnson behavior up here threatening people like women, threatening women online, trying to get his followers, y'all, to get out there in them streets and do his dirty work. Excuse the pun. What kind of man? Is that manhood? No, that's an act of cowardice. That's like a little boy throwing a tantrum. How's the audio too, by the way? Y'all let me know the audio and the video for this live stream. Y'all gonna let me know. You know, and what I'm gonna see now, someone just brought something up. Y'all already got it going. See, Gator Girl brings up an important point, and I wasn't planning on going here, but that's one of the reasons why I started a little bit later than I had anticipated, because I was putting together some audio clips. I'm going to give you guys some things to listen to that proves to y'all that he ain't got no love for y'all, and especially those y'all who follow him and be sending him the donation, because that's what he sees you as a resource. You black women, you got a problem too, and y'all rarely hear me speaking on you know, issues where y'all need to get stuff corrected, but you got a problem too, because some of y'all, because y'all be supporting men like Umar Johnson. He ain't a man. He can't take care of himself. Y'all stop sending him your money. He can't survive in the world. That's not manhood.
Now see how he says, I'm gonna talk to you women, but you know, I normally don't attack y'all, but yo, y'all supporting that man. He's trying to pull away the man's money. It's like, yo, what pastor go know that another pastor is trying to build up his church, and they just constantly talk about this another person's church and saying don't donate to that church.
I would never have, as long as I'm able-bodied, I'm not going to have my wife take care of me. It's not going to happen. I'll take care of her though, but I'm not going to have her taking care of me. So the idea of you black women supporting this man, and y'all don't even think about how he really feel about y'all too, by the way. Y'all dismiss that. Do I need to give y'all some things to listen to, by the way? Gary Girl brought up something real quick. Thank you, said the audio video is excellent. Brought up something too. Umar Johnson's ringtone is a song called what? Can someone in the chat room type it in? Help a brother out here. We're going to take our time tonight. I got me some smoothie too. How's it going, Courtney? I'm going to get in the chat and give y'all some shout outs in a moment.
Yeah, like you said, we're going to take our time. You know what I'm saying? I got me a beer right now. I'm going to take some time right now because this is, like I say, once again, this is not in defense of Umar. This is really so that you guys can understand that this is Umar Johnson scam part 13. He says scam. So I'm still trying to figure out where's the scam at right now. So the scam is what, that Umar don't love women and Umar don't love black people. So is that the scam, or is it the school scam? And it's like I want him to prove to me that is a scam. So I'm coming. I'm like, okay, he got some information. He threatened some black boys and women. Where's it at? And it's like, where's it at? But like you said, online people, yo, listen, online people to me, they don't count in regards to if I'm saying what I gotta say to you, you do not count as me threatening you. Because everybody's tough when they're in their car driving. I hate being on the highway and people be cutting me off, disrespecting me. I hate that shit. Because trust me, when people be walking and we be walking and people come up and say, excuse you, I'm checking you. Just bust through the door, walking out and just walking. I'm already in the sidewalk. What the fuck wrong with you? Watch where you're going. But these cyber people, these online people think that you're not going to get checked. So really, if you bullying online, don't expect pity. Don't think that you're a victim. I don't see how you think you guys can become victims. I'm just confused in that. Why you like Lennon Arnon? He's a victim now. Like right now, after this day, in this show right here, and now I'm talking about him, or this guy talked about, or that person talked about him. He's a victim. You're not a victim. We just saying, yo, we've been looking at your videos, and you haven't proved to me that this man's a scammer. What you have proved to me is that you are obsessed with him, and you also proved to me like what he just now said right here. He said, this is very key. He said this.
Umar Johnson's ringtone is a song called what? Can someone? How's it going, Courtney? I'm gonna get a chart and give y'all some shout outs.
Well, he said basically his wife would not. He said, okay, here we go again. Here we go.
I'm not gonna have my wife take care of me. It's not gonna happen.
He's not gonna have his wife taking care of him, but Gator Girl and Miss Sincere and Glorian and this person, but you women can take care of him. So he's going to take care of his wife and his kids by all means, meaning that he's going to be comedian for you women. He's going to be the music entertainer for you women. He's going to be the class clown for you women, so that you women can pay for and make sure that he can pay for his family, take care of his family. Because that's all it's been. From this day all the way to this present day. From this live stream, June 8th, 2018, to this present day, you women have been taking care of that man, and you men have been taking care of that man and his wife family so that he can look like he's the good family guy. While he's tearing down someone that's actually wants to be part of Black power and Black unity and building Black community. Because I think that if Umar really did if he opened that school 4 years ago, I'm pretty sure that he would still be operating the school 4 years ago, meaning it wouldn't be no scam. If he really raised the monies that he needed, he would not be, it wouldn't be about a scam. So I'm saying that he wants to open the school. And I'm saying that Lennon Arnon is just a scammer. It's hard for me to really sit through his videos because he really be all over the place. And like he said, he's gonna take his time. I kind of fast forward. I ain't gonna lie.
We have to set a higher standard for Black male behavior.
There we go. I fast forward, and then we go right to, he's constantly doing that reverend shit, preaching to a congregation of women so that you can tithe. And he's trying to slap on men. I'm tired of men. I'm tired of people slapping on me. I'm tired of my people slapping on us. Don't you understand what I'm saying? Yo, men, this is a question to you men, especially Black men. No, fuck that. Men, period. Man, aren't you as men tired of the world always saying dumb men, or we just don't know? Always downplaying our intelligence. Always just downplaying us, period. Aren't you tired of that shit? Now, Black men, how do you feel about that? Aren't you tired of when you go if you go to church and the reverend's trying to preach at you so hard because he's trying to get those women at the very end to drop those donations in because you understand what I'm saying? That's all this nigga is doing. Because he said Umar Johnson school scam. Umar Johnson didn't have the school at this time.
And this is the one you're gonna send your child, your son to this phantom school. The lights still ain't on. Dates keep changing and changing and changing.
I had to go back. Let me listen to this date again.
Well, greetings to everyone. I want to greet you with lots of love, peace, and positivity. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is June 8th, 2019. It's Saturday. I did a video
2019. Okay, I apologize, folks.
And I decided to go ahead and do a live stream. And I didn't want to do a live stream to start today, especially dealing with this topic.
I apologize. Okay, that was right before I came. Okay, cool. So the school he did. So okay, that's even okay. That's the more reason why I wanted to do this. Okay, yeah, it was June 19th, and he acquired the school. Now, my point of this whole thing was this: he had the school. This man is still going in, and he has the school. He says June 9th is June 8th of 2019. He has the school. He had the school of February, as of February. He's talking about there's still no lights on in the school. Yo, look, okay, look, you know what? I'm actually really much done with it because it makes my stomach hurts. I'm not even gonna lie, yo. This is before I came to school. I wasn't even paying attention to him, and I can't remember when I say to you, I came to the school right after this video. I came to school right after this video, Lord Jamar, and then I'm in the school. That's why I see why he was so happy and in such a desperate situation, because you guys really coming at him. He's like, yo, what the fuck more do I need to do? Yo, look, I ain't gonna lie, yo, Lennon, I don't really like you, my dude. Now think about it, because I'm listening to this video and then being around the dude Umar, and like he was really like a child. Like I said, when I came there, I was like, what the fuck? I, like I know I've seen many videos of him, but just being around, I really felt like, one, I felt like, we was brothers at the time, and I felt like a brother needed some brotherly love. And just listening to you and listening to you, listening to you, listening to you. Like I said, this is June 8th, July, August, September. Then I'm around, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, listening to you, listening to you, listening to you. When I was talking to Umar, I think around September, is because this nigga, he was putting so much pressure on this man Umar, and like trying to take him out of his pace. Like he was moving so fast because he trying to prove some shit to you guys, to back you guys off because you was slowing the money down. The hate that you was spewing was really slowing the money down. Money's coming in, yes, but slowing it down, making people hold on to it, making people be more leery of giving. Why? Because Lennon Honor said that the lights ain't on. Why? Because Lennon Honor said you threaten women. Why? Because Lennon Honor said you don't even have the keys to the building. So why? Because who the fuck is Lennon Honor? No, no. Look, you said the Lord Jamal and all the cookie talk, two wives really hurt Umar. That did not hurt Umar. Lennon hurt Umar. For real, for real. That didn't hurt Umar. Lennon hurt Umar because Umar said it, but Lennon hyped it up, ran with it, rolled with it, talked about it, lust over it, drooled over it, jerked off to it, because Lennon was going to was going to profit off it. Who was bringing to your attention about cookies and cookies and cookies? Oh, he's Lennon. Who's bringing to about 2 hours? Because, like I say, we ain't talking about like Lord Jamar. Lord Jamar just happened in 2020. That didn't hurt Umar. That Umar was already hurting at that point. Understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about the root. Umar was hurting already before he had Lord Jamar. He thought Lord Jamar was going to actually be something that helped him. He was already hurting at that point. Umar was hurting as of 2017. 2016, 2017, Umar was really going with his money. The money was slowing. It was still coming, but it was slowing. I want y'all really, I mean, all your Lennon fans, all your Cookie Crush people, as just put your grown people face on and grown people drawers on and hats and belts and everything, your grown people clothing on. Put on your Ephesians 6, your godly armor, and think for a second and ask, did you have any effect on really slowing the man's progress? And ask yourself at the very end, what do y'all want? Because this is June 8th, 2019, and this man is really trying his best to prove to you guys that Umar Johnson is the worst thing in the world. But like I said, he's trying to prove it off of a cyber bully. Anti-Afro is a cyber bully. She knows it. She knows what she do. She knows who she is. She knows how she operates. And then when the person would break it down, they'd be like, that's cyberbullying. That's a cyberbully. I ain't calling her no bitch. I ain't calling her names. I ain't calling her. I'm saying she's a cyber bully, a bully, or she bullied. Like, damn, whoa. I want y'all to really get this. And that's why I really want y'all to understand that I'm really upset with Lord Jamal now. I said, because at first I sent Umar Johnson a text, and I told Umar, I said, yo, Lord Jamal wasn't attacking you. I said, yo, he, you know what I'm saying, he's actually right. You know what I'm saying, I met this person, da da dee, da 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 da. I mean, you know what I'm saying, that Umar kind of got mad at me, but he pushed that to the side. But he was like looking at me sideways when I brought that to his attention. And I wish I really would have analyzed it much better before I really jumped off the roof and said that, because my next show will be on Lord Jamar, and it's going to be on that whole show, because Lord Jamar, man, I'm really, really, really sad. And Rod Digger, if we was to really get a real interview with Rod Digger, to be honest, like, yo, look, Rod Digger, man, I wish I could get Rod Digger. You know what I'm saying? Rod Digger, man. Rod Digger needs to be interviewed on that interview. Rod Digger needs to be interviewed on that interview that she was having with, because she was so, you could see in her face when she came there, she was so happy. She was just glowing. She was so happy. You could tell that, you know, saying she was like a listener. She's supportive in many, many ways. She loved him in many ways, and she appreciated him in many ways. And she was trying to, you know, let Lord Jamar know that, you know, saying, give him a chance. She was trying to give him a chance. And she got there late, and everything played out wrong, because, you know, she probably looking at the computer too, and just like, that's why she quiet. And she know her boy Lord Jamar is going, because she knows what he be saying in the background. She knows what they be conversing about, and she knew that was about to happen. And once it happened, it was like, oh fuck. But trust me, we need to have the interview with Rod Digger of how she felt and what she think about the way that Lord Jamar handled that interview. Because I don't think she really would say that she was with the way it went. I don't think that the direction she wanted to go at all. That would be a very interesting interview. How was you feeling sitting there while those questions coming up there, and people's, you know, were commenting, and Lord Jamar was questioning, and then they was getting heated? How did you feel? You know what I'm saying? And be real, because Lord Jamar needs to hear it. Because at the end of the interview, what did she say? She told her true opinions. She said, you mad because you got sunned by Umar Johnson. And that's what it was. You got sunned, Lord Jamar, because you, and I salute Umar for, he said, when Umar realized what it was, like I said, I had to really watch it. When Umar turned up, now, yo, he had a right to turn up, my nigga. Even in my song, I said he fucked up with Lord Jamar. Yeah, you did, but nah, you had the right to fuck up. Sometimes we fuck up, but we know. Umar's a real dude. He said, it's like it clicked. He said, you know what? I ain't gonna get much out this shit. Yo, I'm gonna drop my cash app. Here's my cash app. Here's my locations. I don't give a fuck. But right now, I'm about to shut this down. And he was ready to go, but you know what I'm saying? They was like, nah, we ain't gonna let it go like that. They kept him on, they kept him on, they kept him on. But because Lord Jamar knew that he did wrong. Lord Jamar did a horrible job with that interview. Because he was on some chatty patty cookie crush chat shit. And make it change $15. Make it change little $15 fucked everything up. So, like I said, I'm gonna go into that Lord Jamar spiel, and we're gonna really go into that interview and do a full breakdown, so that you understand that now that Lord Jamar interview didn't hurt Omar Johnson. That Lord Jamar interview actually made a lot of people realize that Lord Jamar was fucking up. If you go back and check out Lord Jamar's channel and look at in the last year of his views is down, is declines. And what's going to actually, like I said, this is all about humble pie. Lord Jamar actually owes Umar an apology, and Lord Jamar also owes Umar Johnson a fundraiser. That's real talk. Lord Jamar owes Umar Johnson an apology, but that only comes after Umar Johnson gives me my apology. Cause like this nigga Lennon honest talk about when it comes to manhood, this is about manhood. Everything I'm talking about is all part of manhood. Because part of manhood is being like Malcolm X and being like Martin Luther King, and putting all your differences aside and putting your pride aside, and coming to agreement and coming to a meeting and coming to agreement. And I want y'all all to be able to understand that. Excuse me. The reason why I sound the way I sound to most of your deaf ears is because I know I'm much bigger than petty shit. I know my role wasn't just to come into Umar's life and disappear. That's why 2022, I'm still in his life, even though he might not think I'm in his life. We got caught. You know, together. And that's what I'm saying. After this, he must understand, wow, how everything plays. Lord Jamar owes a fundraiser, and Lord Jamar owes an apology for not handling himself the right way. That's why I say Charlemagne came back in April and gave a really great interview, because he did exactly what you got a person who's supposed to be some type of educator. You don't got wasting time with some chatty patty shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. The people in the world, fuck the people. The people, I don't give a fuck about what the people want to know right now. They want some chatty patty shit. I'm trying to prove to the people right now that, understand, I'm trying to prove to the people right now that I have the credentials and this is what it is. I ain't got time to prove to the people that these coon ass motherfuckers are coons. They coons. Well, I got to prove to the youth people that they coons. That's a waste of time. This is what I'm trying to tell you, folks. We don't have time to be wasted. And Lord Jamar, you wasted time, homeboy. You could have came off the rizip. You could have came off the rizip. You fucking Lord Jamar. Matter of fact, I'm really getting mad because, like I said, I really jumped off and jumped at Umar a little bit, and now I'm really thinking about like off the rip, my nigga. Like Umar said, he said, nigga, he said, I've been around all this time. If no one donated, if you haven't donated then or before, you ain't donating. So don't give me that bullshit. Salute. No, nigga. No, nigga. No, nigga. I ain't trying to hear it. Period. Period. And that's what y'all gotta understand. It's period. And once it's period, it's period. Don't try and convince me on it. So now you're saying that you didn't know of me? And okay, so you didn't know of me, but now you know of me. And so what you want to do? You want to roll with the fuckery? If you didn't know me, so you got me right here, and you automatically going with the fuckery? If you didn't know me, no, nigga, you know of me. Well, one of your biggest detractors, Lennon. Well, then you know of me, motherfucker. Talking like it's some gay shit. Come on, Lord Jamar. And I never really attacked you. And like I said, this ain't about Lord Jamar. This is about Lennon Honor. But my mind is spazzing because I'm really thinking like, yo, because I'm about to do this Lord Jamar thing, but I'm building up to it because like Lord Jamar. You know have you know that you have not step was it stepfather, stepdad, whatever it is. You know that you know what you work with. You know AB. I know AB. I have nothing but respect for AB. That's his AB is Lord Jamal's wife, dad, his stepfather. I know him. And that's why I told Umar, I said, no, I met that man he talked about. I said, I like that man he talked about. I met him 2 times and he blessed me 2 times. He gave me his number. He told me to come to his school. I'm okay. I'm supposed to be Lord Jamal's stepfather's official icy man at his school. Fuck wrong with y'all clowns out here. Disrespecting people y'all don't know. That man, the man he's talking about with the school wanted to help me build my business, but it was for me to really get out there and make it happen. He's in Brooklyn, I was in Queens. It was always really hard because, and I didn't know who he was like that. And as Lord Jamal, I said, oh, I know him. I met him. I said, oh shit, I know him. He has a nice Super Bowl ring. I know him. And off the rip, if Lord Jamar would have had Umar on and got straight to the fucking point. But yo, Lord Umar, man, I've been seeing that all these people been coming at you. You know what I'm saying? They testing this and testing that. My stepfather can definitely help you, man. We don't really have, I don't think you with a man with your credentials, I don't think you really have time to be wasting with all this stuff. We gotta get you going. How can we help? How can we really help get you going? But the way he was going by, it was on some G shit, like he was trying to G this nigga. Nah, motherfucker. Like he's really trying to like do a favor and G check him. Lord, you did everything wrong, and right now, humble yourself. Because because you got mad because Rod Digger, I didn't even watch the video, so I didn't even know that Rod Digger said that you got son. So now I see why you fucking canceled. Yo, that was some real cool shit, my nigga, yo. You cannot say that you didn't have nothing to do with having that event canceled. And that's because Rod Digger said that you got son. So basically, you showed your power by getting his event canceled. That was some whack shit, yo. That was real whack, folks. But back to this cool ass nigga, Lennon Honor. I'm skimming through.
Because he's berating or he's kind of annoying the daughter, and this is what he says to the grandma. Your daughter got 5 children and she won't be at the lecture today. Is that what you're telling me? She got 5 babies. And the only school psychologist helping y'all is 20 minutes from your house and y'all not going to come out. I'm only picking on you because I want people to see how sometimes I don't know if we're serious about things. Because I'm 20 minutes away from y'all. She got 5 kids. And you're calling into the parent conference, but I'm 20 minutes away from your house. And she's not coming to get the information she needs today. I got a little bit of a problem with that. As a parent of 5 children, I got a little bit of a problem with that. But he's talking about a black woman, probably a single mother too, got 5 babies. And she said 21 miles, but he says 21 minutes, 21 miles away. And he got a problem with her. He don't even take care of his own children. He got back child support going back like 14, 15, 16 years, something like that. He's in arrears in child support. He got bench warrants. He don't take care of his own children. But black woman, he gonna tell you what you need to be doing. And see, no, you need to come and see me.
Look, Leo, look. This is why he sound like a dickhead. Even on that, I just skimmed through it and I just came to this. I don't even know. I didn't have that queued up at all. I just skimmed through it. I stopped and I just hit that. And I'll just listen to that real quick with you guys. So I think I even remember when Umar was doing that live. I wasn't there or nothing like that, but I just remember that live. I was listening to it as well. And it was funny because I was listening to it with, I was listening to it with open ears, trying to really like, damn, but I understood like what he said. Like, here you are, you calling in to something I'm doing. You call, I ain't reach out to you. You reaching out to me, and I'm like, yo, come. I'm 20. I'm 20. I'm 30 minutes away from you. 21 miles, like 30 minutes away. I'm 30 minutes away from you right now. I will even wait for you to give you all the attention and everything you need. And then the person's like, whatever the person say, I don't know. But the bottom line is when he said he don't know if we serious, going back to what I'm talking about. When we talk about nation building, when we talk about building your community, building up yourself, building up your self-esteem, building up black power, we don't take the steps that we need to take. But when it comes for going to the mall to catch that sale, we're going to make it happen. We're going to Uber. We're going to make it happen. I hate motherfuckers like that. See, there's no sugarcoat with me. I hate motherfuckers like that. Kill yourself because you're not worthy. So what this dude is trying to, like I said, I'm worse than Umar. He's trying to really paint a picture of, oh, he's trying to tell you black women. And he only take care of his kids. I don't have no kids. It's not about that. It's just that I know what I'm talking about. Because I was part of an organization called the African Stock Exchange Association Development Corporation. And I'm only thinking on that. I ain't even thinking about no FDMG. I'm thinking about us. And when I say nation building, I'm talking about what we had and the sorry ass people, what we couldn't do to build it. But oh yeah, Christmas time is coming over. People shopping. Oh shit, Black Friday said people's making it happen. But oh, nation building time. Oh, my show is on. Then we're gonna have a person like this trying to make a mockery of the person who's bringing it to attention. I'm bringing it to attention now. Make a mockery out of me. Lennon, make a mockery out of me. Talk about me talking about these black women. Talk about me, talk about these black men. Talk about me talking about you. Talk about me talking about you, Lennon. And it ain't about for no clout. It's not about for no props. I want to have a conversation with you. I don't want nobody got to give me $1. I just want to have a conversation with you. Lennon, I want to have a conversation with you. I want to have a conversation with Umar, Lord Jamar, and that'd be a strong conversation. But you ain't gonna escape this year, because I'm gonna stay on it. I'm going to stay on this situation because, like I said, you folks really, really don't get it. Such a manipulating person, yo. I can't believe you. Like I said, I wasn't watching these videos. I can't believe he was manipulating you folks like this.
I don't care that you got 5 children, that you got other things going on. You come and see me. That's not how men behave. I said this before in the previous live stream. What a good man would do, he'd say, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you Uber, I'm going to get you the transportation, or I'm going to rent you a vehicle. I'm going to pay.
Oh, now, oh, did you hear what he said? See. Now, just imagine Umar did do that. Then he would have been talking about, oh, this is what he's doing with y'all money, trying to chase cookies. He would have changed that whole narrative. If Umar would have said, I'm going to send a car for you, and I'm going to send the car to send you back, to take you back. He would have changed that whole narrative to Umar was chasing for cookies. Umar was trying to get at this mother of 5 cookies. That's exactly what he would have said. No matter what, if Umar would have handled that shit, he still would have went at it. Trust me, folks. Prove to me that he wouldn't have said that Umar was chasing cookies. Umar taking your donation money and putting women in cabs. Umar taking your donation money and putting women in Uber so that he can get cookies. Lennon Honor don't have no validation. like I said, if he really want to keep going in a peaceful manner, Lennon Honor really needs to just fall back and get his assignment. He needs to wait for his assignment. But as long as he's doing Umar content, I'm always on his ass. Cause I'm the only Umar content right now. I mean that. With FDMG open this year, not until Umar apologized. So he can really get the ball rolling. School will not open. He must apologize. And Lennon Honor, you must get off these internet walls because you said the school wasn't going to open. You said he was going to run with the money. Now you're trying to get women to stop donating. You're trying to stop it by all means necessary because you want the attention. And I don't like you because you only want attention for you because you want to feed your family. That's some cool shit. I'm gonna skim through a little bit more. Let me go down because you just sit through on things too hard. No, the money do come on the screen, so it do come on the screen. Yo, this nigga was really hurt, and this is the first time I'm seeing the cash up on the screen. See, so what it do come on the screen. Yo, like I said, I sat there for about we at the 35th minute. That's the first time I've seen it come on. Like I say, it's all about the money, folks. His money was hurting. So 2019, when 2020 came in, he said it on one of his live streams just recently. He said that when 2020 came in, he said he did really good online. When my story was here, he was really doing good. So like when the school opened and he started talking about the school itself is helping him. Lennon don't want to go nowhere. The school's going to always help him. No, folks. If the school's going to help him, he has to help the school. Holy shit, y'all.
Hey, I appreciate that. I really do. There's a super chat button down there. There's like a dollar sign. I also have a PayPal. If anyone wants anything in PayPal, here's my PayPal email address.
I love how it's moving. Hold on. Let me rewind it. Let me see what he's talking about. Let me see how that came about.
Tones is what? Those hoes ain't loyal?
Oh, he talking about the ringtone.
Y'all get the pieces of the puzzle fitting together now? You don't have no respect for you black women. Any of y'all think that he does, you out your mind. So I gave, some of you women some things to think about. We're going to get to the other issue of him threatening black women. We're going to get to that in just a moment. But let me just give you black men.
Whoa, he said, women, I gave you some things to think about. Not some facts. Not no facts of the school scam, but I gave you some things to think about. Now, fellas, I'm going to give you some things to think about. Well, this whole year, folks, I'm going to keep giving you, especially all you Lennon Honor supporters, all the people who support Lennon Honor, I'm going to give you some things to think about when it comes to Lennon Honor and where is that right now with his quest of exposing Umar Johnson. Let's see what he's talking.
Something to think about too. This is another one of the disturbing clips. I played it before, but I'm in other live streams, and I'm gonna play it again. And there's people who sent in super chat. Thank you so much, Mona. I appreciate it, and someone else, Sanche. I appreciate that. I really do. There's a super chat button down there. There's like a dollar sign. I also have a PayPal. If anyone wants anything for PayPal, here's my PayPal.
When I watched it before, this was like one of the first donations that came through. And it's 35 minutes in.
I've played this clip quite a few times in the past simply because the school scam is about this idea or this notion that Umar Johnson is going to create this haven, this he calls it paradise on earth for black boys. The irony of it is that, the school location is in one of the most crime-ridden drug-infested areas in the United States.
When
it's not safe. That's why when he's walking
one of the
around,
reasons why it's needed.
Walking outside, he's actually only been in the campus since he's.
All right, now when I came out there and I said, you know, saying I told you folks that I gave you the blueprint of how it is. He saw about his, you know, drug infested, crime infested, not safe. As a person who's out there, okay, now I'm from New York City. I lived in Queens. I've lived in Brooklyn. I lived in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Long Island. I stayed in Staten Island. I did all 5 boroughs, okay? I lived in Newark, New Jersey. And I'm telling you this. I'm saying to you that because I can see the environment. I can give you a visual, but in regards to like the picture that he's painting, yo, look, that area is really beautiful. That's what makes it so sad. The area itself is really beautiful. If you driving around all day long, you don't see nothing. You don't see a bunch of people hanging on the street. You don't see people on the corner. You go up a little bit, you go past the school, you go up into the town a little bit, and then you have more so there's certain blocks that you can see what's going on in these blocks. But in the area of the school, in the circumference of that school, it's a gold mine. If something of blackness can go up in that area is now actually beautified. So the picture that he's painting, like I say, I was out there, I was on the block, I enjoyed the area. And I know every single person that came to the block party will say and vouch, they said, no, it's a beautiful area. With the picture that he's trying to paint with this face is nothing of that nature, folks. Now, like I say, when I was out there, yeah, because I'm only painting the picture so you guys can know that it's needed for. That's why I went out there, because I knew that he needed some groundwork on the grounds, some feet on the grounds to do some work, because we had to start bringing in these soldiers, these people. So I'm only telling you that, you know, saying I've seen what I saw, but what he's painting the picture, no. Up there by Market Street. In town, yeah, you can see, you know, all the people, they lost souls and shit like that, but it's still nothing. It's still nothing. Like when I'm up on the block, I can tell that my presence itself, people, you know, it can be felt. Real people can just turn that whole area around in 1, 2, 3. Every time I listen to Lennon, it makes me say that I want that FDMG to be successful. And that's why I be sounding confusing to you folks, because I'm like, I be going through my own personal emotion, because I'm like, yo, F this nigga, he owed me money, and I really have to. But then, like I said, God spoke to me, and he spoke to me how everything has to work. And so I'm like, okay, it's cool. So that's why I have to go back into the mood I'm in and defend the black man. We must defend black man.
Quote unquote acquired. He's only been in the inside once. Since safe. That's why when he's walking around on that, you see him walk. You know, the irony of it is that, you know, that the school location is in one of the most crime-ridden, drug-infested areas in the United States. It's not safe. That's why when he's walking around on that, you see him walking outside. He's actually only been in the campus since he's quote unquote acquired. He's only been in the inside once.
Yo, this was June 8th, 2019. How the fuck can he say that when he said he's only been in there once? When I went to school, when did I go to school? Was it June? Was it before June? I can't remember when I went to school. But I was in school. You know what I'm saying? I was in school before I was in school. He was in school. And so if I was in school, that's one time. If he was in school before, that's more than one time. So for him to say one time, like, nigga, what the fuck is he talking about? But I'm really trying to get these dates together because it's so far now, so far apart. When he got to school, I pulled up. What I pulled up? What month was it? When did he have the Black Parent thing? Because that's when I went to school. Was that in August? That was before August because August is his birthday, and I remember that he was talking about planning on doing the picnic and shit. Bottom line is like, yo, folks, how he know he's been in that school one time? And this is what I want y'all to say. He said it strongly. Listen to the way he said it. Like he's giving you facts. Here go his fact. He said he never lied. Here go his fact. Ready for this fact?
It's not safe. That's why when he's walking around on that, you see him walking outside. He's actually only been in the campus since he's quote unquote acquired. He's only been in the inside once since February.
And then you guys think that's fact?
Look, 4 months. He's only been actually inside the building one time because he doesn't have access to the building. Look, 4 months. He's only been actually inside the building one time because he doesn't have access to the building. But you notice when he is over at the building, he's not inside. He's sneaking around. Have y'all noticed that? He's just snooping and shit. He's like,
he was looking so thin right now.
Sending him donations. Sending him donations. Have y'all noticed that? And look at his eyes. He be shook. The last video, the one he did where he's walking around on the school, he's picking up trash. I could tell he wasn't raised in no home training. He don't know how to clean up.
So I'm still trying to figure out what point he's trying to do with the men right now. Like, all right, folks. Like I say, I'm not going to stay on this cat too much longer because he proves if he hasn't proved to you guys that he's nothing but a shit show of a comedian, and has nothing exposed, and all he's doing is really raping you folks for y'all dollars. Big man, he's really like, yo, like honestly, like you do what you do, but you're looking really bad. I hope you're actually really a big woman. You looking real bad, and honestly, all those little jokes that you be saying is like really, ooh. But anyway, you guys really enjoy yourself, had that fun. But I'm letting you know that Lennon is the biggest scam. The school scam is what the Lennon is that what he's painting. There's no school scam. The FDMG will open up when Umar Johnson apologized to me, and it's just that simple. But Lennon Honor is really a bad. I'm looking at his face. I'm really starting to see demonic. So I'm really looking at his eyebrows, how he goes up. You guys, I mean, like, look at his eyebrows. He have a satanic look, personally.
He got a cell phone in one hand, picking up trash, recording himself, and picking up trash in the other hand. He ain't got no gloves on, ain't got no brakes, ain't got no shovel, ain't got no dust, no bin, trash bin, or nothing. That's not how.
What's the issue? What's the scam?
You raise a born to a man. You raise a born to a man. He know how to clean up. He know how to pick up trash. He know how to keep his place clean. He's not living in filth. Umar Johnson. I mean, Umar. I'm sorry, people. I'm just gonna say it. Umar Johnson could barely bend over to pick trash up. He's breathing.
See, this is him trying to reach for the super chats now. Understand what I'm saying? Because he started off talking about to us men. He's saying he brought some things to the women to look at, and so as a man, I'm saying here like, what he want me to look at? That Umar can't pick up paper. Understand what I'm saying? As a man, because he got me listening. He said, as a man, he says, as the men, I got something for you to think about. And that Umar don't know how to clean and don't know how to pick up paper. I'm still waiting. What does men need to focus on? What?
I want to play the video to show y'all. I'm just telling you all the standard is so low. You real men, you know, when we clean up, and we got to have the glove. See, here's another thing. That area is, again, when I say it's one of the worst areas in terms of crime in the United States, you can look this up. One of the worst areas, I can look it up for y'all right now, read it to you. It's drug infested. There's a lot of child molesters in that area, around that school. It's a toxic waste zone, literally, EPA. But I want y'all to think about something. If he's reaching around and picking up trash, he's reaching in the bushes, ain't got no protection, no gloves on, what is he thinking?
So this is the scam, right, folks? This the big scam, right? This was 2 hours 47 seconds. I'm 40 minutes in and I haven't heard the scam itself. I'm like I said, I'm trying to sit here through it and figure out where's the scam at. It's June 8th. I know that when we went to the school, I know that Umar, we all was in front of the building, and Umar took the keys out and he opened the door. He said that he don't have access to the building. I'm trying to figure out where's the scam at, because I'm listening to his words, and we not even in two. We got 2 more hours of it. I'm trying to figure out where is the scam. What he threatens black women. That's what it say. Umar Johnson threatens black women, girls, and boys. Who has he threatened so far? It's 40 minutes in, and I hear no threats of anybody. He uses these titles to lure you in, just to joke and joke and joke. Show a couple video clips and just joke for cash apps to become a comedian. But where's the scam? What black boys he threatened? What black girls he threatened? Because the only person he talked about was Anti-Afro, the online bully, who's trying to prove that Umar credentials is not real. So her role, she came in and she was trying to prove that Umar's credentials that he's talking about is not real. I want to know, how did that go? Did she prove it? I don't know. Did she prove it, folks? I wasn't following it like that. Did she prove that his credentials not real? And how long is she trying to prove that? How many years? And then Lennon came in and he said that because of Anti-Afro, it made him jump in, and he's trying to prove that the school's a scam. So she said she was just proving that his credentials are not right, and he wanted to prove that the school's a scam. After all these years and all this money they generated and built up this whole movement, what have they proved? It said this girl in the chat says his mother Joanne is a scammer. And that's what I want to say for now. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know, folks, where is the scamming and scheming and scamming coming in at?
What am I alluding to here, people? We don't know if you're reaching down and there may be a used needle from someone who's shooting up. Or some rusted razor blades.
I don't have no time for this right there. This is stupid shit.
And when he's calling, because this is this manhood behavior, by the way, to call for the murder of 10% of black boys? Is that manhood behavior?
Is that manhood behavior? Well, when I was watching the Lord Jamal's live stream after Umar left, Lord Jamal actually agreed with that statement. Lord Jamal, you from out in the hood. Do you agree with that statement, Lord Jamal? He says, I actually do agree with that statement. let's hear what he's saying again. So you guys can really get it.
By the way, to call for the murder of 10% of black boys. Is that manhood behavior?
Did he call for the murder? Did he say, "Hey, yo, we're gonna go kill some"? He said, "Yo, basically, if we don't wake up, we're gonna have to put our own down because they're gonna be the ones, like I say, is at the very end. Master, this is going on, or fucking shit up." How many times you see movies and you see shit like that? Be like, damn, yo, but yo, he had to go. That nigga had to go. Yo, he had to go. It's no sugarcoating the shit. That's what. See, what you can't have a Lennon honor at the table when we discuss the war. You can't have a Lennon honor at the table when we putting together the plans for war because he's not of the cloth. He's a jackal. He's a panda. Like someone said, he's a panda. He's a panda bear. He's not a lion. He's a panda bear, and he's trying to just pander. He's trying to pander on you, get women. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to just panda bear on you women, teddy bear you women.
We have to set a higher standard for black male behavior.
Yes, so you don't come into the world where you have to get murdered. Exactly.
Which segues me into the other thing I want to talk about before we get up out of here. And this is really what got me back on because I've been so busy with other stuff. I got other stuff going on. Right now I'm in training for a new job position. If I get this job, people's going to make a huge difference for me. And not just for me, it's so that I can be of better service to my wife and to my children. Got me back on because I've been so busy with other stuff. I got other stuff going on. Right now I'm in training for a new job position. If I get this job, people's going to make a huge difference for me. And not just for me, it's so that I can be of better service to my wife and to my children. Matter of fact, I got a week-long training this coming week. And after that week, well, time that's over, if I get this job, it's going. So I ain't been having no time to be dealing with no Umar foolishness, to be following Umar. I didn't even have time to do videos just in general on YouTube. I got Patreon, so I'll be doing videos for Patreon. I usually do 3 or 4 videos a week. But I haven't been active on it. But something came to my attention 2 days ago. If I get this job, people's going to make a huge difference for me. Which segues me into the other thing I want to talk about before we get up out of here. And this is really what got me back on because I've been so busy with other stuff. I got other stuff going on. Right now I'm in training for a new job position. If I get this job, people's going to make a huge difference for me. And not just for me, it's so that I can be of better service to my wife and to my children. Matter of fact,
this was what? Yeah, this was week-long training. This was June 8th of 2019. So we talk about 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. So he was the job that he was talking about. Is this the job that he's working at right now? That he's boasting about now, that he now became a supervisor at now? So this the job that he was hoping that he got. Now he got the job, and now he became a supervisor now. And he need this job so bad to survive his family. So like I said, he didn't have a job at this point. He wasn't working at this point. He was really fucked up. And he's still trying to figure out how to really get this money to really start pouring in the way he really needed. And so from 2019 to this present day, if you listen to from here and then you listen to what he's talking about, how, he's doing real good and this, that, and other. He did it all off of Umar Johnson. He owes Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson saved him and his family. And I really want y'all to understand that. Here go his words. This is his words. Okay? I'm going to say it again. Umar Johnson saved Lennon's on his life.
And after that week, well, time that's over, if I get this job, it's going. So I ain't been having no time. I'm so busy with other stuff. I got other stuff going on. Right now I'm in training for a new job position. If I get this job, people's going to make a huge difference for me. And not just for me. It's so that I can be of better service to my wife and to my children. Matter of fact, I got a week-long training this coming week. And after this week, after that week, well, time that's over, if I get this job going. So I ain't been having no time to be dealing with no Umar.
Now, here I go. I don't want y'all to be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. Okay? He said, see how he keeps talking about if you get this job, if you get this job is going to help his life. If he get this job, if he get this job. His jealousy of Umar is the fact that Umar became his own boss, became his own job, and is using his ownness to own his time, to own his freedom. He's using everything that he owns he's using his brain power, he's using his thoughts, he's using his dreams and making it reality, and the people supporting his hopes and his dreams. And Umar and Lennon is just so mad because he don't have that support. Folks, I want y'all to really understand, man. Lennon was down and out, and he was really he's been hating on Umar. And then when he understood how to get the money to click in, then he realized, yo, I mean, he really hate on Umar, and the people give me the love. And it's no real direction to this man. He's like a weasel, and I want you to understand that he's a real raccoon. And folks, it's not about stopping giving money to the man, but it's about stop following him unless he start really supporting black power and black men. He don't like black men. He's afraid of black men. I want to know who his neighbors are. When he looked to the left and looked to the right, who's his neighbors? Who's right across the street from him? And he has no value to our black community as a whole, because when you listen to him, this job is going to save him. Now, he said he's a musician. He said he's a comedian. That's what it says on his channel. He said he's a musician. He's a comedian. So your talent can't do nothing for you. That the job is going to really do. Look. The job is going to do a world of hope from everybody. I hope everybody can get a job. I hope everybody has some type of way of making money. But in this day and age, as black men, especially black men with talents and skills and abilities, if you don't know how to push that button and get that to really start working for you, you're really not in no position to talk about anyone who's doing so. And that's my whole point. So in 2019, Umar Johnson was opening the buildings of the school that he raised money for. In 2019, Lennon Honor was going to training for a job. And I asked earlier who was more successful, and they said Lennon Honor, because he has a family of 5. He has 5 kids, and I said that's not success to me. Bringing the baby is not success. But when you bring in the baby, what you bring the baby to is what we talk about. So if you bringing in 5 kids, you bringing them into a world of hell. Why do you say that's success? Because you there with them. Y'all all just make it through hell together. The house that he's in, you guys help him get there.
Foolishness. To be following Umar. I didn't even have time to do videos just in general on YouTube. I got Patreon, so I'll be doing videos for Patreon. I didn't have no time to be dealing with no Umar foolishness. To be following this coming week. And after this week,
listen to what he said. I didn't have no time to be dealing with Umar Johnson foolishness. What is Umar Johnson doing that is foolish? Understand what I'm saying, folks? See, you got Umar Johnson is raising money. Umar Johnson wrote a book. Umar Johnson is going city to city touring about the book. Then he's setting a black parent advocate meetings and seminars. What foolishness is Umar Johnson doing? The foolishness he's talking about himself. I haven't had no time to entertain you guys with the foolishness, meaning that I have no time to come up with some type of foolish act. I didn't have no time to do this foolish this. I didn't have no time to understand what foolishness that Umar's doing. He's picking up garbage. He's picking up garbage in front of his school. That's foolishness. He's getting his hands dirty, cleaning up the shit. That's foolishness.
Well, time that's over. If I get this job, so I ain't been having no time to be dealing with no Umar foolishness. To be following Umar, I didn't even have time to do videos just in general on YouTube. I got Patreon, so I'll be doing videos on for Patreon. I do 3 or 4 videos a week, but I haven't been active on it. But something came to my attention 2 days ago, wherein Umar Johnson does as he's done in the past, where he's threatening women. And this woman happens to be a woman who has a YouTube page called Anti-Afro Bengali. And that's why I had to get up on here earlier today, and do a video to address that. And then a follow-up to have a little conversation with you all. Really me talking mainly, but I'm getting to chat in a moment about some of these deeper issues, especially as it relates to manhood and black manhood. What does that mean exactly? How should we be conducting ourselves? You see, I may be saying black men, but it really applies to all men. The difference is that so many of us either we're in a state of arrested development because we didn't have men around to raise us right, or in many cases we're just stuck in boyhood with the boyhood mentality. We operate like boys. We deal with the world as if we're boys. We're irresponsible. We don't take care of our children, just like a boy doesn't take care of his toys. And we may even see that their children like toys, like, okay, I can deal with them, or I can decide not to deal with them. We don't treat our women right in general. We call our women all off their name, and we do it so easily and casually. You don't see other groups of people doing it like that, who follow and defend him, send him money. And you have people, black men, who do the same. And in the process, they're adopting this very low example, a very low quality of what black masculinity, what black manhood is all about, what manhood is about. Y'all see how I'm framing this within the scope?
I'm about to frame it. See, okay, like I said, I don't want y'all to hate me, because you know what I'm saying? We all got to get resources. We all need income, you know what I'm saying? By all means necessary. But my definition of black manhood right now is not saying that, if I get this job, it's going to save me. It's going to do that. That's not black manhood right now. And trust me, we all need income. We all need something to save us. But that's not black manhood in 2020s. Black manhood is we saying, hey, yo, blood, I got something for you. Hey, little sister, I got something for you. It's us being providers on a different level. That's what black manhood means at this point right now. Not getting our shit together, not going training, not going to school and being trained for this and that. It's we already got our shit really together. And if we don't have it together, then it's know that we must be getting it together for that itself, that overall purpose. That's what black manhood is to me in 2022. Almost 60 years after the assassination of Martin Luther King, that's what black manhood is to me. And like I say, even if I have to convert and get a job, it will always be for black manhood. It will be something I'd use just to shoot and catapult straight to the revolution. No matter what way I look at it, it's always for black manhood and the revolution. You don't know what black manhood is.
What it means to be a man, and how we are to operate, how we are to treat our women, how we are to treat our children, how we are to keep them safe. We don't propose this notion that we need to get out and murder. See, it doesn't even make sense. You want these black men to get, see, You want these black men to get on this campaign to take back the streets and murder 10% of black males. But see, if they get out there and they're murdering black males, now they're going to jail. Now you got a whole other group of crop of young males who are being raised without their fathers, so the cycle perpetuates itself.
And I'm gonna leave it right there. It's at 57 minutes. I've scrolled up because I wanted to get to that part. I didn't even know it was at that part. I'm glad I got to that part. And like I say, folks, we're gonna be breaking this down. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing tonight. I'm breaking it down because we are now talking about manhood, and we talk about we all over the place. But right now, the bottom line is Umar Johnson's school scam. If he approved, has he proved anywhere in here that the school is a scam? In 2019, you know what I'm saying, June 8th, 2019, he had all this time. Has he proved to you that it's a scam? And as we now from that day, June 8th, 2019 to this day, what's today? January 25th, 2022. Has he proved to you guys that the school's a scam? You can leave it in the chat. You can leave it in the comment section. But I want to know to you folks, I want to know from you folks, did Lennon Honor prove from this day, 2019, June 8th, 2019, to this present day, did he prove that the FDMG is a scam? I ain't say not going to open. I said scam. It was definitely great talking to you folks. I did a live earlier and I had somebody on the panel. It was Mr. Clean. And Mr. Clean, you know, matter of fact, for everybody who comes on anybody's live, for everybody who, you know, be watching this content and watching people's channels and things like that, when you become a guest on someone's show, remember this. When you become a guest on someone's show, always remember you are a guest on someone's show. It has nothing to do with you. It's about you having respect where you at. And especially if you come in to be a guest on someone's show that you don't really truly agree with, or if you don't support, you don't come to their place to think that you can just do what you want, how you want, and control. It don't go that way. What radio station do you listen to, and the DJ has so a special guest, and the special guest dictates the entire flow of the show. The only way they can dictate the entire flow of the show is if they pay for that time. So they're not going to commercials. They pay for their time. If you're not coming on deck, if you're not paying for your time, don't think that your time is really valuable to me. Don't think that your time and your words to me is really important. So it has nothing to do with emotions. I actually was really, before the live, I was 20 minutes late because I had a real serious situation that took place. I survived it. I got through it. And I went live, and you guys don't know what I went through, and it's over my head. It's done with. It's over my head. But it's like, don't think that you coming to my show is you asking me questions and stirring up emotions. My whole thing is to you. It's like, all your facts came from Lennon Honor, and Lennon facts came from just him being there, sitting in his computer and checking this out and checking this out. But my facts is me being right there on the grounds, me being there, laying down on the ground, me being there in the grass, me digging up in the dirt, me walking around that community all sorts of times at night, me riding a bike through the neighborhood all sorts of time at night. And so for him to say it's a crime, drug infested neighborhood, folks, that's not facts. For him to say it's not safe out there, Yo, folks, that's not facts. To be honest, if the school's up and going, that school really makes the community safe. My presence up there made the block and community safe. Just me being out 7 o'clock in the morning cleaning up made the shit safe. Us being out there painting made the place safe. Everything that Lennon Honest said is false, and I'm always gonna be here every time just to fucking check it and school it and check it and school it and let you know that he's fake as a fucking $6 bill. Like I said, Leonard, you owe me a conversation, homie. And the reason why you owe me a conversation because you still coming in this arena, still talk about Leonard, still talk about Umar Johnson. And I told you, if you're not talking about me, you can't talk about Umar. Because it's gonna piss me off. See, all the good guys is gone. They not really here. They not going to be. They not defending Umar. I'm not defending Umar. I'm defending black man and black power. So I'm coming from a whole nother angle. Your days as coon is over with. Thank y'all for your listening here. I really enjoyed just chit chatting with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking. I'm going to come back to this live this Umar Johnson scam because I have to watch it a little bit more. I ain't really watch it live. I'm gonna go see something. I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go to the 2 hour part and see what he's at. What he talking about? What he talking about real quick and see if it's worth my time.
We ain't gonna be living in no field. Ain't gonna have our families living in field. Now I lived in hood-like conditions, but the yard was relatively well kept, and you come inside the house. And we got 5 babies. And there ain't no filth going on. Ain't gonna happen. Let me see if I think this is it right here. Y'all listen to this.
That's the scam.
I love black family. This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism checking back in again. I'm trying to get in contact with some brothers and sisters who are experts, certified, and experienced in the field of solar power and solar energy. I want to explore and entertain the possibility of turning our Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy for Black Excellence into a solar power campus. Right into solar energy. Okay, I mean, you have installed solar systems into buildings. You have put the solar panels in. I need you to be licensed, experienced, well-trained. Get in contact with Dr. Umar Johnson.
He's so jealous, man.
Dr. Umar Johnson at yahoo.com, 215-989-9858. And I want to explore the possibility of turning the FDT campus into a solar power campus. Get at me.
Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
This dude don't stop.
Why is that funny?
Stop. He ain't got no lights on in the building. But I'm going to tell y'all why I think he doesn't have lights on. He ain't paying electric bill either. He ain't paying none of the bills at that, because there's a guy online. I don't know if someone poses it. Let me just scroll up. Okay, thanks, Black Anonymous. Okay, so I'm going to repost it in just a minute. Okay, because I think everyone should check that out. This was done very well. Now, I want to just explain something to you. With Umar, see, he purchased that school out of desperation. Well, if he did, because we take his word for it. If he purchased that school, it's out of desperation. Okay, GoFundMe was on that ass. They was issuing refunds. People were getting their refund money. He had already blown through who knows how much. Remember, he had already said 2 years prior. Well, by that time, it's a year and a half.
Hello, Miss Tina. How you doing? I don't know if you was here earlier, but I mean, I'm just sitting here listening to your boy Lennon, and just the faces that he was making. He was talking. It was funny because he was talking while Omar was talking, but they were saying the same thing. He was saying the same thing because like he watched it over and over and over again. And he's talking about like how Umar's talking about going solar panel. I was actually part of a team who was putting solar panels on homes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, the school should be solar panel. Yeah, he should go solar. Yeah, and like that for him to be even like joking is like you don't even have electricity on in the building. He just got the school. He just got the school. I'm just really just sad because Lennon Honor really, 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 really don't get it that yo, you really I pray to life that 2022 you wake up and realize that everything that you was doing was wrong. But like I say, folks, if he's not going to wake up to it, then I'm just going to keep I'm going to be a nightmare. I'm just going to be the nightmare. I'm just going to keep constantly letting you know that yo, you playing yourself. You playing yourself. I could scroll anywhere on this thing, and everything he's saying is no facts. Well, when we say no facts, it's just not right. Umar said he raised $750,000, purchased the school at $400,000. He should have $600,000 left because what you said that he raised $1 million. Umar Johnson said school grand opens August 21st, 2020. Where is the scam at though? Because you showing him at his school.
One time.
And once again, he's been at school one time since then.
Since he initially was inside school back in November. He's only been in the school one other time. Inside. And I said some of the possible reasons for this is the owner of the property has not given Umar Johnson the keys to the property, or the realtor. Umar Johnson does not own the property outright. The deal for the purchase of the property is still pending. Now, or number 4, there was no deal, and Umar Johnson has no legal documentation that proves that he owns the property. Has he shown y'all any legal documentation? This is kind of like a side note, but this one something for y'all to think about. You see these boarded up windows over here too, by the way? The windows are still boarded up now. All these months later. See, this video is from November. This is a screenshot.
You see, you know why he don't never want to talk to me, because I really debunked all his videos. I really heard all his videos. Like this video right here, all the time he wasted on this video of trying to prove that he's scamming and that he's violating female people. And I really came in and say, yo, what he's talking about? I was in school. I had the keys that he said he don't have. Like, I feel bad for Linda, because Linda, you really digging the hole so deep. It's just about to go to China. And you about to fall into it, and you're not coming back. You're not gonna be able to come back from this, bro. And people say that now you're always gonna have some type of relevance. You about to really dig a hole, because I'm going to say something now, folks. Because listen to this whole thing. I'm going to say something now. I can't wait to get this whole court thing over with. But I want Umar to open the school just so that Lennon Honor really, 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 really could shut the fuck up. And on that note, what y'all think? Who wants the school to open? Who wants the school not to open? That's the real question. I want the school to open. Because Lennon, that's the reason why I want the school to open. Before I came to the school and before I got, into the mix of Umar trying to fuck me, I wanted the school to open because, saying Lennon, it was pissing me off, but I wanted the school to open then. And now, as I'm listening to Lennon again, and this whole thing, what did it say? Possible reasons why Umar has not been inside. Okay, I didn't see this. Let me read this before I go. Let me see this shit. The screen says. Let me make this big. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know you can't see. I can't wait for me to learn how to do this shit. My bad. Possible reasons why Umar has not been inside the school in over 5 months. Now he said possible, but first he says Umar's only been in the school one time. Now, possible reasons why Umar has not been inside the school for over 5 months. The owner of the property has not given Umar Johnson the keys to the property. Look how he's trying to control y'all people's minds. So this week, y'all narrative that y'all start talking. Umar Johnson does not own the property outright. See, she's trying to give y'all things to say. So when y'all talking, this is what y'all can say. Those people who's Lennon lovers. The deal for the purchase of the property is still pending. See, this is what he's giving y'all tools. He's giving y'all ammunition. There was no deal, and Umar Johnson has no legal documentation that proves that he owns the property. The owner of the property has not given Umar Johnson the keys to the property. I had the keys in my hand. Umar Johnson does not own the property outright. False. The deal for the purchase of the property is still pending. False. There was no deal, and Umar Johnson has no legal documentation that proves that he owns the building. False. Where do he go from here now? Where do he go from here? He came out, he said possible reasons why Umar has not been inside the school in over 5 months. But earlier he said Umar Johnson has only been in school one time. Umar Johnson only been in school one time. Now, possible reasons why Umar has not been inside the school for over 5 months. Let me tell you something, man. That area right there, right where he's standing, right where Umar's standing, right behind is a house. All back there's houses. When I went there the other day, and I went back there was a white lady. She was right back. She was right there in her yard. I never seen her when I was there. Never seen her. White lady. I was back there. And you know what the white lady said to me? She said, "Hello, can I help you?" Right where he's at, there's a white woman who lived right back there. And I was back there because I was videotaping because all the gate wasn't there. I was looking at all the stuff back there, and I was looking at see how much of the jungle grew back. And this white lady said to me, she said, "Excuse me, can I help you?" In defense of Umar Johnson African School for Boys. And why? Because they don't give a fuck about it being an African school for boys because they're around nothing but black people in the community. But what they do care about is all the years that's been abandoned. For all the years it's been abandoned, that woman had to deal with all sorts of people coming back there, right where he's at, behind that gate, doing all sorts of drugs. So that woman had to deal with all sorts of people coming and doing just living out there and just doing all sorts of things, all back there behind that school. So yes, she's proud and happy to stand back there and say, "Can I help you?" Because back then she was afraid to say, "Can I help you?" when other people's come back there when it was drug infested. But now she feels like this is my community. I'm going to protect this property. Can I help you? What are you doing back here? Because Umar presence gave them a little bit of strength to believe that, yo, this is our community. This is deep, folks. Like I said, it's a battle within myself because, like I said, I'm Black Power before anything. So it's like my little beef with people will always be where it is, but I know the bigger picture. In the bigger picture is that community, that area, that neighborhood needs something. So Lennon on is not needed. Lennon on its commentary is not needed because it says possible reason why Umar has not been. So, and it's like, yo, this is false. What's this right here? He promises in 2010 to begin laying the groundwork for the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Pan-African School for Black Boys. Laying the groundwork is a very strong word. Laying the groundwork means anything. But y'all's trying to say, oh, he promised that he's going to have the school, but he said laying the groundwork. Oh, it says grand opening be 9/1. 911. It says 911 2013. 9/11 2013. It didn't happen. So that's how I just feel across the board with it. So I'm done. I'll come back to this another time. I can't wait to break down that Lord Jamar interview. I'm done with this right here. Like I say, folks, for all you folks who still found Lennon honor just to for comedy reasons, I really, really pray for you. I want you to grow up because 2022 is the year of the change. It's the year of the black moon. It's time for the change, folks. If you have melanin in your skin, like I say, the challenge is next month. Black History Month, my challenge to you folks is no fuckery. Straight building. We have 28 days this year. 20. If we have 20, we have 28 days to build. Let's build on something. What can we build on? I got 8 to 10, I got about like 10 people here in this chat. How many? What can we build on, chat? What simple thing can we build on online that can, what simple project can we build on online that we can sit back and say, wow, that was cool, that was fun. Throw us some suggestions. What can we build on? From our homes, from our phones, just online. What can we build on? That's be simple, something simple. Do you see how hard this is? Do you see how hard and difficult it is for us to figure out what it is that we can build on? Because this is not our normal conversation. Our normal conversation is, you know, what we doing and how stupid we look doing it. But what can a group of 10 people build on? What can a group of 5 people who strangers who don't know each other, but what can we build on? Because when you be looking at people's chats and they don't know each other, but they, oh, I love you, girl. I fucked with you. I love you. You love you. What did y'all do in build on that you feel that way? Because y'all feel the same way, or fuck this person, so you love the person. You my girl, because you agree that this person's a jerk, so that's your girl. What can we build on now? Any suggestions? What can we build on? If you had a group of 5 people, what would you want to build on? What can we black? It's Black History Month, folks. Let's have something to do. Now if I even can't think of nothing, I'm about to really shut down all this stupid live shit and never talk about this live stuff again and disappear because it's Black History Month coming on. What can we? And we grown. I'm grown. What can we build on for Black History Month? I'm be stuck on stupid for a little while. I'm not gonna lie. It's a few people in this live stream right now. We have Black History Month coming up. What can we build on? What can we build on? Is it just fuckery? So it's unity. She says unity. We could build with unity. And then okay, so now unity. You take the word that go word unity. So now what can we unite with on? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. What can we unite? My Lord. God, did you just say that to me? That's scary. I didn't even think. I wasn't. I swear to you folks, I wasn't even thinking this, but I just heard something. And she says unity. She says unity. We could build on business and gaining knowledge. She said we can build on business and gaining knowledge. So unity, uplifting and building, and we can build on business and gaining knowledge. Okay, so I mean, you guys can keep coming because, but I'm actually going to take some notes for 2 seconds. You guys, I want you because I'm about to put together a little quick blueprint because this is very important. Look, folks. I mean, I went to my drawer. See all this right here? This is my thinking paper. I'll be jotting notes down right here. Pen right here on deck. You know what I'm saying? Thinking paper. Oh, I want to show y'all something because I seen it. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Let me take this off the screen. All right. Let's see if you can see this. See that dude right here? Let's see. If you can see, let's see. For many pediatric neurosurgeon is a folk hero. Let me go to the man. Let me go to his name. Here go the name right there. See the name right there? Ben Carson. See this picture I have right here? This is some crazy shit. But I had this of Ben Carson. I had this article of Ben Carson for 20 years. I had an article on a person who actually ran for presidency over 20 years. I was knowledgeable of him over 20 years ago because of Dr. D's. And Dr. D's gave me all this literature. He came into a church and gave us all this literature because it was for Black History Month. And he wanted us to be educated for Black History Month. So he gave us all this stuff on Black folks, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Setting the rhythm for a new era. Scott Joplin, you know what I'm saying? He just gave us a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just giving us stuff just so we could get our minds right. I got JP, I mean, this is all old stuff. This is 2005. This is 2005. JP Morgan Chase admits it profited from slavery. I had this in 2005 and I reach over. It's in my drawer. It's in my reach because this is what I think about. This is what my mind be at. Okay. Like I say, Black History Month is around the corner. So don't think I'm just coming out my face and saying shit. I reached out to get a piece of paper and pen, but like this is what it is. The Untold West. Black Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that I'm playing games with you folks, okay? Don't think I'm playing games with you folks. This is in my drawer. This is what I be having in my drawer. What can we do to build see? What can we do to build for Black History Month? And now God said something to me, and I'm going to say it, but I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to really make it about me. But he says your court case is in Black History Month. And what we need to build on is I need help building the case. I need help in building this case. That's unity. If I can build this case, the money that I get from the case, I swear on my life. I swear on my life. I swear on my life that it will go 100% towards whatever it is that it's supposed to go towards and uplifting and building and moving forward. That's the business. The business is, like I said, just making sure that we keep moving forward. Whatever we come, shit, it's my money I worked hard for, but we come up with something, a concept that, you know, I wouldn't mind doing. If you don't already agree with something I would already want to do, but let's work on it. But like I said, we got money on the table, and all we have to do is get it in Black History Month. I go to court in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and we have money on the table. And if if I could build a case, and a nice big case, I should be able to get the maximum out of this FDMG, and then I would get the apology that we supposed to get, and then, like I say, everything's going to turn around, and then we're going to see a revolution happen. But I'm telling you, folks, build up each other's character. Help build up each other's character. That's where we can start. Help build up each other's character. And you guys are actually listening to Don M, the FDMG Boogeyman, and I have a court case. So let's build up this character so we can win. It starts with that. You don't have to agree. You don't have to help. You don't have to do nothing. But you're going to miss the opportunity to be part of unity and help building for the bigger cause. I just leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? We could build on business and growing knowledge. I knew about him from famous surgery. Yeah, with the twins. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted you to see that, you know what I'm saying? I don't just be talking and talking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I really run from this black shit. You understand what I'm saying? I've run from this black shit because it hurts me every day. I told you I used to sit in my black, you know, I was amazed with history as well, you know what I'm saying, when it came to Black history. And so when, you know, Black History Month came, I was always mad because it was like, what the hell we do for Black History Month? And to this day, I was like, what do we do for Black History Month? It's embarrassing. What do we do for Black History Month? How do you really celebrate Black History Month? And that's what I'm saying. It's for us to be the trendsetters of Black History Month. It's for us now to dictate the flow of what Black History Month is. It's not for white people to dictate the flow of what Black History Month is. It's for us to dictate it. Black History Month is what we do. It's what we produce. Can we as an online group produce something? And that's where it's at. So I'll let y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? No pressure. Love y'all. Y'all sit back and think about it. Black History Month's not here just yet. Today is the 25th. We got some time. So when we come back within the next 4 days or so, I want y'all to really think about it and hit me up. You hit me up in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hit me in the comments if you're thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Think about what we can really do. Like you say, we can build on knowledge. What knowledge you want to build on? What business you want to build on? And when you say unity, what you want to unite on? You know what I'm saying? We could unite on a cause like COVID. We could unite on a cause like asteroids. We could unite on the cause like getting education, and we can build on the knowledge of our prison system. We can build on the knowledge of, do we as Black people need to get more involved with the prison system? There's so much knowledge that we can build on, but it's like, what are we going to build on? So your jobs right now is, when we come back, just have some more conversation on this right here. What can we do to build on for Black History Month? Word. I truly love y'all. Love the attention y'all give me. You know what I'm saying? You guys get me through the night. Y'all make me really procrastinate on work, which is so cool. And I love it. But thank y'all for your listening ear. Thank you for your support. What you think about my bag? You know what I'm saying? Look, I took my product. I'm concising it. I'm putting it all together. I took my bag. I got my button. See, I got my Made in America button, because I made this button. I made this bag in America. This is all Made in America product. Got my bag, and then I got my calendars. This is my Black History Month project. You know what I'm saying? Got my calendars. That's Timothy Stansbury. Timothy Stansbury he got killed in January. I got Trayvon Martin. Trayvon Martin got killed in February. We got Breonna Taylor. She got killed in March. And I'm trying to put together the collection. I'm putting together the collection. So maybe with your help and your support, we can really, you can help me get the collection together and really make it a real strong project. I'm trying to get this in the few. Well, I have a junior high school and I have a high school, but I need the product. And to be honest, when Tariq, when what Nasheed, Tariq Nasheed, when he actually gets his museum going, I actually want to have a display in there. And this is the display I want to have in there. This whole project I want to talk about, this Black History Month project, I want to put in the museum. We do need museums, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? We do need museums because they don't want our works and our art to be out there. And also, we need to have a major civil rights. I was actually part of this in NAN. They were trying to put this together. NAN, that's National Action Network, Al Sharpton Group. I was actually being an actor in it. But we need like a activist. We need an activist entertainment group. We need like everything that we need, like have like soap operas. We need to have sitcoms. We need to have comedy shows. We need to have musicians. We need to have a whole entertainment industry focused on activism. The shows, the TV shows, all for everything's just focused on activism and focus on Black power. That's what we need. All right. So all those people out there, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna help out and play my part. I'm gonna give you some brain, and I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm just praying that you guys can really just pick it up and move from there. I wish I had the money to do it, but all I could do is be the brain power. We need a major civil rights activist entertainment industry. We need to put, instead of Tyler Perry in these dresses plays, we need a playwright. I wrote a few plays. We need playwrights. We need Broadway shows. Okay? We need people to be able to put together musicals. We need people to be able to put together movies, soundtracks, everything that's 1000% based upon the movement. We need to have our talk shows 100% based upon the movement. Because as long as we're going to have fuckery people out there, we need to have our own, we need a different type of lane. That's where we have to start moving forward towards now. We need rappers. We need singers. And all they do is singing about and rapping about unity, uplifting, building businesses, coming together, or not rocking on the block and pulling out the Glock and we're gonna put it to your knot and make you drop. None of that shit. None of that. We need singers, R&B singers, singing the song of love for their people, not lust for their the 10-inch dicks up there in their ass. Talk about give it to me, daddy. No. We need 100% performing arts center that focus 100% on what I was just saying. Because in order to break the spell and break the curse from people, they need to be entertained. And the only way to really get that real entertainment is to go 100% hard. Meaning that we have to make a different reality. Thank y'all for your listening ears. Thank you for your support. You all have a beautiful, blessed day. And like I said, I see you when I see you. I don't know if I'll go, maybe I go live, maybe I don't. I don't know. You know, I'll be going live. I done did about, I ain't gonna front, I done did about like 9 hours of live. And I got support from 2 individuals. Thank y'all so much for your support. Love you. I really do. Thank you for your support. I really do love you. But I got work to do. I got to manufacture stuff, and you know what I'm saying, this is going to help put money in the pocket. Talking just and being wasted conversation because it's not being really appreciated is what it, you know, it's also that, and that's how I be feeling a lot of times. Not because you know I don't even get the support. It's because I don't even get this wording support. Actually, I really appreciate this right here. Boom. I really appreciate this right here. Boom. Appreciate this right here. But I want dialogue because, like I say, once you started Lennon's, once Lennon go show before he even start talking, he got like 100 chats in there to talk about whatever they talk about. The topic says Umar scamming. They say fuck him in the school. Even if you got that, at least they on the topic and they got like 100 comments on it. You know what I'm saying? I want to have more dialogue so I can really feel like I am being received. So if I'm not being received, you know, compensated economically, I just want to feel like I'm being received with compensation. Someone told me to be a little bit, you know, she said that be a little bit more smooth because the people, you don't want to make them scared to come and talk to you because you know you be a little bit harsh. Then somebody said, you know, humble yourself, you know, before you try humbling someone else. I'm humble, and when I'm not humbled enough, God will humble me. I ain't gonna lie, and he would tell me to do something. So he humbled me, and I apologize. Not apologize in a weak way, but I apologize because people didn't really understand what I was going through today, and I'm like not really in the point of like listening to Mr. Clean just ramble, 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 ramble when you really know where he's going. You agreed with me like 6 times, so there's no reason to keep rambling, bro. You agreed too many times, but I still loving you, and I, you know, and I just hope that you guys can show some love back. Thank y'all for your listening ears. Thank y'all for your support. You all have a good night. Stay warm. Peace.